Y'all know it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the AGP fam, man. We're here today to have some great conversation. I'm here with the crew. T is not here today. She'll be back next week. We're going to have a great time having some good conversation. Guys, man, we're going to talk about, is marriage the goal in nowadays society? I mean, sometimes we don't know because it seems like BBL is the goal, but we'll talk about it. How y'all guys doing today?
Awesome sauce.
Doing
Great.
good.
Everybody good?
We ready. We
Y'all
are
ready to hold this
ready.
conversation
Yes.
down? Y'all ready to hold it?
Yes.
All right, man. Let's get it started then. Let's get it started.
Yes.
Yep. We're here again, bright and Shirley. Good Thursday night. I'm glad to be here again with the AGP fam. Have some great discussion, great conversation. Enjoy the night tonight. Those of y'all who out there from early, big up yourself. Happy holidays to all worldwide, because you know we kind of worldwide now. So shout out to our African people that's watching. I ain't forgot about y'all.
Yeah, man. Africa, big up yourself.
Kenya, all y'all over there. Big up the whole
Nairobi,
continent.
Kenya.
Yep. Big up the whole Caribbean. Y'all watching strong through Trinidad,
Nigeria.
Jamaica, Antigua. I see y'all name pop up there all the time.
Down in Sudan.
So
Grenada.
Australia, England, Canada.
Yeah,
we
man,
all over the place, man. Japan, if y'all out there watching still.
Yeah, man. French, you know, c'est parlez-vous français, right? You know, so we do it.
Yeah.
So oui, très bien. You know that.
Oui, but I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on. Oui. Sherry, how you doing? Oui.
We can't with this dude, man.
Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here with my family again. We're going to get it in.
With you. How everything going with you?
Good. Can't wait till Friday for the weekend to relax. These past days is going fast.
Man, it's life, man. Life has a way of just running off. It's just taking off and running.
Yeah.
What to do?
Yes, we got to enjoy it. Let's enjoy it, y'all, because never know.
Definitely. Never know. Never know.
Mm-hmm.
Short missile, what's going on, my brother? You're mute.
You know, and I just pressed the button. What's wrong with the button? Like I said, living and loving life. Back with the people tonight, ready to chill, kick back. I took my chill pills. I might fall asleep on y'all, so don't trip. Somebody just hit the buzzer or something.
No, people, if you don't know, he's up in age. So if he falls asleep, just let us know.
Hey, let go one of them wet ones.
Yeah, you know, we'll let him know.
There you go. That's not extra wet. All right. They getting wetter and wetter, man. What's going on?
Hey, I don't know, man. It's the season. 'Tis the season to be 40.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Lola B, what's going on with you, lady?
Happy Thursday. I'm excited because I wasn't here last week, so I don't know.
You missed out on a great conversation last week, but you're here today.
Yes. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm ready. I done did my stretches, you know.
Yep.
Get on.
We're ready to tackle this. We're ready to tackle this tonight. Yo, Mr. Razor, what's going on with you, my brother?
Hey, man, we ready tonight. We ready. But I'll tell you what I'm not ready for is for you to go and hate on my weather report that I'm about to give, because I know what's going to happen.
First of all,
hey, Razor, I support your weather report, but you've been kind of cold lately, man.
Listen, man, I'm not ready for that. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and give my weather report before you start hating. You know, so we can look forward for a great weekend. You know, it's a little chilly today. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 60s, and then it gets warmer on Saturday. So, people, look forward for a great weekend. It's going to be live. Yeah, go out and enjoy yourself. Yeah, man.
Well, it's a good thing I told you what the weather was going to be this week, because I looked at my phone and figured it out. So, good repeat, my brother. Good repeat. Good repeat.
You know? Ooh, why he got to do you like that, Razor?
Hey, man, we just got to tell the truth here in the podcast. You know how we get down on the podcast. We can't lie to our peoples. We got to stay honest.
Just say hate, Lola. I'm telling you.
It's all, I don't got nothing but love in me, Playboy. You better chill out. So big up Syed. Big up Chef Neil. Big up Mrs. Short Woman, and big up everybody else out there who was on the check-in. You know, it's R&R Thursdays, Ratchet but Righteous Thursday. So let's get ratchet and a little bit righteous later. The concept of marriage in nowadays society, is it gone? Is that whole theory of marriage in nowadays society gone? Or are we just thinking that because we don't see a lot of people get married, or maybe we have people focusing on their careers more than they focusing on their love life? What you think, Razor?
Man, I think marriage worth it. Man, it's hard to say it is, man, when we have over 50% divorce rate, you know. So
No, we haven't got to the marriage worth it topic yet. It's still on. Is the goal is it the goal to get married in nowadays society?
Is it the goal? Well, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. That is the goal. That we should get married.
Still today, you think people in today's society, is that the goal? People still want to get married, or they just want to shack up and get BBLs?
Oh my goodness.
Well, people, I think nowadays people, it's not the goal. I think they do want to shack up, you know, and they do want the BBLs because they do like what they see. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. Oh man, I'm gonna have to lean on the no side.
Wait, what are you? Are you torn, Razor? What's going on?
Right.
I know, like,
I mean,
I'm torn.
do you want the BBLs or not?
you know,
Do you want the BBLs or not? If you want the
I'm not
BBLs,
gonna
say you
say-
want the BBLs.
Listen,
If you want them,
I'm
say you
not
want
gonna
them.
say it's nice. It's nice to look at. I like to see.
Do you want to smack? Do you want to smack a BBL?
he do.
Yeah, if you want to smack a BBL, say you want to smack a
Pow,
BBL.
pow, pow,
Yeah, there you
pow.
go.
Pow,
There you go.
pow.
Yo,
Bye.
I hear Razor like, I don't know if I want BBLs, but man, they look tempting. I don't know if I want them, but man, they look tempting.
Because I just want to
I'm a natural guy. You know what I mean? I'm a natural guy, but I'm not gonna say it's not.
You a natural guy? You said you
natural.
wanted a blood BBLs and you want a BBL woman to be trained.
Yeah, aren't you the one that want to train while they're making mashed potatoes? BBLs and mashed potatoes,
You
right?
want them to cook in the kitchen with their BBLs.
so what y'all saying is that Razor is a two-way talker. One minute he say
For
one
sure.
thing, next minute, pretty much like what he said with the weather report.
You see, you have to come back and get to the point.
You
Listen.
can't trust them.
Hey, any guy that say he wants BBL and then say he don't want BBL, you can't trust him.
Can't trust those guys. Yeah.
Walk away from after he was right there with him, ready to smack. He walk away, can't trust him.
Yeah. All of a sudden you don't like
Hey,
BBL
listen,
no more.
you
Corey,
know
big
what?
up yourself. Big up yourself, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Cool,
Jedi,
Ray,
big
what's
up
up?
yourself.
Yeah.
But you know what? I sense a lot of hate going on already, man. That's what I sense. I sense the whole panel hating tonight. Sorry, Lola didn't say
We're trying to get you to throw your whole body into it.
Lola, I need you on my side, Lola. I need you.
We're trying to get you to throw your whole body into it.
Don't let him try and brainwash you, Lola. Speak the truth.
I need Lola on my side, but on the ones above Lola, I don't know what's going on with them tonight because they already started off hating.
You're telling the truth.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
So the question was, is BBL the goal or is marriage the goal in today's society? You walk up to the BBL and then you want to touch it, then you walked away.
You're like, give it to me. No, I don't want it.
I like my woman natural.
Yeah.
I like my woman natural.
Listen, it's nice. I'm not gonna be biased and say it's not nice. It's nice. I mean,
so here's the thing, Razor.
But when I'm saying it's natural, I like natural things, you know. But I'm not gonna say, and that's why I feel like I'm talking two-way. But it's not two-way. I'm giving you my preference.
It's three-way. Every time you can't just be honest with yourself. So you say
No,
like
no, no.
50 different ways
I
for you to
like
tell the truth.
BBLs. I like BBLs.
Okay, well
It's
just stick
nice.
to that
No,
instead
no,
of not
no.
liking it 5 minutes ago and then liking it now.
Facts. Facts.
I like to see it. I like to see it. I'm not gonna.
You like to see it, but you don't
If
want
I
to see it.
see, honestly, if I see a female walking and she has something nice, I'm not gonna look. You know, I'm gonna look. It is what it is.
What I hear you say, what I hear you
Of
saying
course
is,
you're gonna look. Of course you're gonna look. You know,
Well,
that's a natural man.
you know what amazed me? Every time we ask Rizzo questions, we don't never get an answer. We always go all over the place.
All the way around the world.
Round and
I
round we
know.
go. Round and round we go.
Like a merry-go-round.
it's like Digital Underground all around the world, the same song.
Round
That's
and
it.
round, round and round. I get around.
It's all about round. Round like a BBL.
Round like a beat. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Not all of them be round though.
Yo.
Hey,
Some of you lopsided, right?
No, some of them look horrible. Some of them look horrible. But when
Hey.
it's right, it's right. You know.
All right, now let's bring back the question again.
Okay.
Is marriage the goal in nowadays society?
No, it's not. You know,
Why you think so?
marriage is because you know, I think a lot of people look at marriage as it's too complicated nowadays. It's more of like sometimes you look it's a business thing. You know, I feel like make marriage too complicated.
You're saying the definition of marriage has changed. What I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Sounds like that's what he's saying.
That's what it sounds like to me.
No, what I'm saying, it changes because you know I feel like it gets too complicated with business and what you have and what you don't have, or what people are looking for, what they're not looking for. It's not. I don't feel it's like it's just pure love for each other. You know, I don't feel like
You said it's a business transaction.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more of
So
what
pretty
people
much what you're saying is date me for a BBL.
Ooh, I heard that. Sign the contract first, huh?
Listen, can you pay for that BBL?
Exactly.
Can
Yeah.
you pay for that BBL?
That's the first question they ask you. It ain't if you love me. It's can you pay for the BBL?
Can you afford to fix the BBL if the air fall out of it?
Do you think you can come and just sign this paper right here and tell them that you're gonna pay for it?
If one BBL get lopsided, then I can't afford it. She gonna have to walk around lopsided. She might
You gotta have insurance on that, bro. You gotta have insurance on it, man.
Oh, they come with insurance. I didn't know that.
I mean, hey, listen, actors.
I never knew
Hey,
that.
you know a lot more than I know. They come with insurance.
Not a car at all.
Hey, listen. If you're a hand model, you insure your hands. If you got BBLs, you insure your BBL.
Okay.
I guess that's how it works. I'm
Hey,
not sure.
Lola,
I'm not sure, but it kind of makes sense.
That, Lola?
No, I have no idea.
I'm not sure, but it makes sense.
Hey, you buy a car for $15,000-$20,000, you're gonna insure it. You get BBL for $10,000, you're gonna insure it. Makes sense.
Well, it may. I mean, you know, we as Negroes, a lot of stuff makes sense.
Unless you have 10,000 to keep paying, unless you have 10,000 to keep paying on BBLs, I suggest you get it insured. That way, you can get a new set. You know, pay deductible, get a new set.
I really don't think that's how that
Pay
works.
the deductible,
I don't think so either. I don't think that's how it works.
I guess we would hope, lady, in nowadays society, Lola, do you think marriage is the goal?
Yes, I do, but I think that it's for all the wrong reasons. It's still the goal, but the reasons are all wrong.
So marry me for a BBL, basically.
No, marry me to for my come up. That's how it be.
Same thing. The come up is to get a BBL.
Well, actually, you know what? A BBL is a come up because if you go from a cardboard box to Bing Bong, you know.
Bing Bong.
Hey, you know what? I think Jamaicans need to start copyrighting our phrases. I'm noticing that a couple of years have passed, people will start using our phrases and then be like, y'all ain't made that up.
Right.
Yes, we did.
No, I swear, I was listening to a song. Well, you know, I was listening to Drake's song. I'm gonna say I was listening to Drake's song, and some of the same thing, but he says some things in a way that.
Well, you know, he hang around. You know, the three of his. Remember, he got Steven Genius, Boy Wonder. They Jamaicans. They his producers are Jamaicans. So yeah, you know that influence coming from.
And they say that Bing Bong. They say they got it from, well, I don't know it, but they say that it comes from like, well, it started the whole thing where they had it on TikTok. They say that it started with because how the subway doors open. Bing, so they got it from there. That's what they said. I don't know.
Yeah, we've been saying bing bong, bing bing bong,
bang boom,
bingy bong, bing bong boom.
Yep.
We got it all rendition. But back to Lola. Sorry for cutting you off. So you're saying it's I guess it's like you're saying it's a transaction.
It's transactional at this point. Like people are not wanting to be with people like because they genuinely want to be with the person. They're getting with people because you know this person can make my life better.
What's in it for me?
Right. Which is that sucks, but it's
what's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing, Lola.
Right.
What have you done for me lately?
No more finance without romance.
Hey, but
no romance without finance. So, which one you want?
when you're looking at it that way, Lola, I guess you could say it's still the goal, but the original way of marriage, then that ain't the real, that ain't the real goal. Then the love, find somebody, I love you, want to be with you, want to have kids and grow. Because that's
the initial like what marriage is supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, that's not the goal at all these days. Not at all. And that's very, very sad.
It is. It's very sad. Because it used to be, you marry because of love, and now is I think because it's this social, again we go back to so it's just all this social media.
I'm telling you.
Now girls want to have sugar daddies. They even have a website for
sugar babies.
Sugar babies. All right, that's big.
Sugardaddy.com.
Yeah, you got sugar babies. You got girls that are actually.
But I need one that don't want no sugar.
If I wasn't married, I'll
Dre, you out here, brother? You hearing this? No,
He's at work.
I watched the documentary one time, though. I watched the documentary one time on that, though.
But he gonna hear the show. He gonna be like, you wanna what?
They definitely, that's a huge thing. I watched the documentary, huge thing. A lot of the girls, they do it, some of them in college, trying to make their way through college. Yeah,
I even saw a documentary with the lady. She's a sugar, like she got mansion, cars. She raising her daughter which is a shame, but she raising her daughter
it's a family business.
Yes.
Well, so wait, so she's being trained. Is that what I'm hearing?
Raise the one. Hey, raise that internet one tonight. Raise the one tonight.
Read this with me, Lola B.
For some people, marriage is not the goal. It used to be. We are getting married for other things outside of love. Very true.
Yeah, that's facts. That's a fact.
True.
When did that change, or what year did that change?
Corey, big up yourself for
social media. When all these girls
give thanks.
bbls and all these
last 5 years seem like it turned up a little bit.
I think it's been more than that, G.
Yeah, it's been more. Yeah.
I think my honest assessment of this, I think that I think social media definitely played a part in it. I think when we start having these lifestyle type of shows that comes on TV, Love and Hip Hop.
Well, those been messing up for a long time. Those have messing up for a long time. So
that's the thing. And they start flooding people's mind with this is the type of lifestyle you're supposed to have. You're aspiring model. You don't have to go work. You just walk around and be with a guy that have some money and this and this and this. And I feel like that's the goal. I feel like Razor said, and I get back to Cherie and Shortman in a minute, but I feel like the goal isn't to get married. The goal is to see what convenience you can get done from a person, like Lola was saying. I don't even think, I think they would stay in the relationship without even being married, as long as it's conveniently good for them to be able to do what they want to do, to get by and get in life what they want. I don't even think they would care if they're married. As long as they can drive the nice cars, they can sleep, lay on the pool side, go live on social media and say, I'm in Turks and Caicos. I'm in Mexico. I'm traveling. I'm in Bahrain. I'm in here.
I'm in this yacht right now, chilling with my mojito.
Yeah. So Sean, man, what's your thought, man? Do you think that marriage is the goal? I mean, I know you're old school brother.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think it's still the goal now in this?
Right now.
Looking at the current situation, the current landscape, I would say for a lot of people, it's not the goal, and that's my honest assessment. I think with the advent of social media, I mean, y'all touched on it. When you think about those reality shows, that gives them this false sense of how things should be, right? So from the reality shows, and then I was thinking about trying to think in my head, when did they go beyond 30-second videos on Instagram, right? Because first it was pictures, and then they were a 30-second video. I think when it went beyond that, it was over for everybody. That thought marriage was good. At that point, it changed to a transactional situation where either you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling your toes up there, you're seeing people going on great vacations, or when they're really not going on these great vacations, or maybe they went and it's like 20 of them sharing one room, whatever. Anyway, like I said, I said, they're on there showing you like they partying 5-6 days a week, and and I'm thinking, when do you work? How are you making all this money that you're out there? And it's not my business, not my business. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, yeah, I don't see it as being the goal these days for a generation or a couple generations. That is not the goal anymore. I think the goal is BBL, showing off, what I have. If they get married, it's for a transaction. What can you do for me, or what can I get out of the situation? And it may be on both people's part. I'm not saying it's one party or the other.
Yeah, because the rich guy.
I think the rich guy gets something out of it.
Yeah, he
wants to get something out of it.
Body that he can have on his arm piece, so he's showing, this is my girl. You see how bad she is. Blah blah blah.
Exactly. And some people don't want the responsibility. Some people just don't want the responsibility. I mean, marriage, by definition, is about compromise.
Yeah.
It's about give and take.
Well, life in general is about compromise.
But in that situation, it is.
And you learn that the older you get, you start realizing that, hey, if I don't do certain things, I can't.
Exactly.
I'm unable to get to this part of life. And 5 years ago, me would have never said this. So you learn as you get older, you realize that life in itself is a compromise.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I see some of these people, and some of them are a little older, and they're ignorant as crap, and they believe in that social media lifestyle to a limit, to a level that I just don't understand. I just don't get it.
It's beyond.
I'm glad you said that, because this wasn't even really a part of the topic, because we covered it so many times. But I watched the doctor today talking about the effects that social media have on adults, not kids now.
No, exactly.
Adults.
And she was talking about how it destroys our relationship, because it have people thinking that your spouse is not giving you enough, because they see this person.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Enough, or their spouse isn't loving them enough, but not realizing that what you taking in your brain on TV is a show. It's entertainment.
It's not even real.
It's not realistic. It's not realistic for you to be happy in your relationship 100% of the time.
And 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
It's not.
It's
no
not.
matter how great
Unrealistic.
is,
like I said, I don't want utopia. I don't want utopia.
It's so addicting that you could go on a date with somebody and that person is in their phone while they're on the date.
And then you leave them at the date because
like
obviously.
Can be really.
I want to know how you gonna leave me at the date when I brought you there.
They're at the date getting another call for a hookup later on, probably.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you this for a fact. I done been in a situation where I'm speaking to a young lady and she's out on a date with a guy. He's paying for her food and then she's coming to me afterwards. Now, what man want to go through that? And I'm pretty sure I've probably been in that same situation too. But thinking about that, why would I want to go through that?
Get her belly full and walk away.
Yep. In Jamaica, we have a term for that. Do you guys remember the term? Razor
About
and
to
Sean money?
about to fall for mongoose.
Fall for
Hey,
mongoose.
that's like buying BBL for the next man.
But I don't think nobody is I do see some people, you know, getting engaged, but some people be engaged for like 10 years, 13 years.
That's a shame. What are you waiting on?
Stuff
Like what are you afraid of? Like what is
money, shirt man? Dang.
they stacking money? Oh, oops, my bad. My bad. Oops, it's
I was
stacking
trying to
money.
keep a straight face. I'm sorry.
They try to get this big wedding.
Hey,
And
if you-
some
if-
people, when they
Yeah,
get
so
married, unfortunately, sometimes like we saying, they marry for the wrong reason. Just like a guy, he's a millionaire, or a woman, a millionaire, either or. If he get married and he get tired, he can get a divorce and go somewhere else. Or even if he has a girlfriend, we was talking about this before, this girl has a BBL, but then this other girl got a better BBL than you, he can go to that one.
I mean, you can look at that. When her BBL drop, he can leave it.
Yeah, you can't get no cheap BBL, ladies. You gotta go out there and get that expensive BBL. Gotta get that $8,000 and up BBL. You can't
just
get
know,
that
just know that when you get older, it may drop on you. Just so you know.
And you gotta go to the doctor and pick it up.
Yeah. And if you're too old, they may not be able to pick them up. They may have to lose them altogether. So just be aware that may happen to you.
What do you think, Cherie? In this time, do you think marriage is the goal for this new generation?
I mean, nope. No.
Why do you think that?
Because it's like I said, it's too many girls can have a lot of things without being married. And it's a shame, but they show it on social media all the time. I can do this. I got the body. I can go and sit down at a basketball game and just pick up a basketball player. I can go to this club and be in a VIP and show off this, and I got them. Like, there's nobody. No, all the website for sugar daddies. You can go online and just pick one.
Sugar baby, where are you?
And you
sugar
can just
baby.
pick one.
You
This
sugar baby.
might not want sugar. This might want a little sugar. This might want got an extra sugar.
Sprinkle me, man. A little bit of sugar.
You know, somebody wants sprinkle. Somebody wants the whole Domino's big thing of Sam's that they sell the big sugar. They might want to just go in there and pick. You just go in there. And then on top of that, they marry for the wrong reasons. Just because you meet someone and y'all cool and y'all get together. Oh, we made a TikTok together. Like, you know, a lot of couples got a TikTok together and they so good. And then down the line, they breaking up. Because y'all was not in it for the right reason. He's popular on TikTok. You're popular on TikTok.
Y'all in it for likes. Y'all in it for likes. And maybe the money you make off
blows up, and the money make, and everybody send them stuff to try on and do commercials and all these things and all this stuff.
Y'all wasn't in it together for real. Y'all was using each other. Y'all was using each other.
The social media is crazy. I was watching a video. I guess the guy, you know, paid for the girl ticket. I guess he met her on, you know, Instagram, whatever those platforms.
She got flued out.
She flew out, and she came. And when she came to him, she had a stomach. She was pregnant.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I got
Y'all
one.
turn my camera off, turn my audio off, because I'm about to go off.
Hey, yo, he threw her stuff out of the bag. He's like, where you going? No, and the everybody was looking at him like he was crazy. Like, nah, she ain't getting in my car.
What I tell y'all? He got catfished. You gotta see a live video, baby. WhatsApp,
that's crazy.
WhatsApp, whatever, Duo, FaceTime, anything.
But why would she go? That's my question.
But what?
Legacy 7, big up yourself, Famo. Big up.
Why would you go? Exactly. That's my question. Why would she even go? Because that's insane. You can get. What if he was a murderer? He could have killed you and the baby.
Not even that. I got one even funnier than that. I was telling Razor about this one that I saw the other day. It was during Thanksgiving time. So this dude, flew this chick out from he met her on Instagram, jumping her DMs, like how she look on Instagram, flew her out. When she got there, he ain't like how she looked.
Two different people.
Yeah,
He was like, "This ain't you."
go. Yeah,
Two different people.
don't look like your picture. You gotta go. Put her right back on the plane and send her back home. Yeah.
He posts like the pictures like from her page.
Yeah,
baby, that's one thing. Them angles will get y'all.
Hey, check me out, y'all.
Them angles.
And she was trying to defend herself too. Like, I still got body. Yeah.
Okay.
That man don't want you.
Ladies.
over.
And she don't have no money to get back home either.
No, to pay for it. I'll send her back home. That's okay.
You have to get a full picture because some of us, I will say, are expert on angles, and you might think that it look like something and it don't.
Hey, I think bros can be touch something I was gonna lead to. Read that there, Lolina.
Marriage can't be the goal because women perceive their roles to be husbands, and that will never work.
Ooh.
That's true, man. I think we're coming to a time where a lot of women feel like they the man in the relationship.
Well, who wearing the pants?
Yeah, they start questioning you like, yo, my ball's bigger than yours, Playboy.
Like me and Lola said, we didn't sign up for this. We did not sign up. My husband is the husband. My husband is the husband.
Yeah.
Start telling you how, like how
we're not sharing roles here. We're not sharing roles.
I think a lot of women perceive themselves as wanting a dude they can run over, and then when they get that dude, they realize that it's not as enticing as a dude that stand up to you.
Once they got it, they don't want that either.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm so good. I'm good. I'm a woman. I was born a woman.
Man,
okay.
Got to be the leader, and that's it.
Lead me, baby. Lead me, baby.
The thing is, so many women nowadays don't feel like that. They don't have.
It's true. They're like, okay, I'm this and I'm that, and I can do this, I can do that. I don't need no man for this. Oh, by yourself, you don't.
Read that, Lola.
Oh, Lolita froze.
Sex is marriage. If you sleep. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, Playboy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, Playboy.
All of that.
Marriage, if you sleep with a
woman. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me do my job properly. I didn't get to read it first.
Yes, thank you.
You can't get mad at me when I do your job if you ain't gonna do your job properly.
People need to remember that sex is marriage. If you sleep with a woman, that is your wife.
Yeah.
I had almost incriminated myself right there, but I ain't gonna do that.
I think we all almost said something right there.
Yeah, we like, some of us married to a lot of motherfuckers.
We live in sister wives, I guess. A whole bunch of sister wives, I guess.
A lot of polygamy going on.
Yeah, man, but I really feel like the desire to get married is not there, and if a desire is there to get married, it's for a look. It's not for love. It's not for the substance.
Yeah, just to say I'm married, y'all. I'm married, y'all.
Stun on your girls, I guess.
Hey, look at this ring, girl. Look at that.
Stun on your girls. That's it.
Ring on it.
Yeah, I'm married. How long y'all been dating? 2 weeks.
You don't even know that man.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
You get married just for marriage's sake,
I said, what's his last name?
Marriage is work. It's not always peaches and cream.
Definitely not.
It is not always. Not everything is. Oh yes, we put no. Because you have to love that man in the good, the bad, the ugly. Just like the man have to love the woman in the good, the bad, the ugly.
And it
can get ugly.
And you can't be leading that man. That man got to lead, or that man got to at least be the man.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least got to be the man, because otherwise it's not gonna work for long.
Can't be a husband and a tomboy. That ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
Because she's not gonna respect him, and
exactly
his decision is not gonna mean anything to whatever he says. So if she don't respects you as a man, as a leader, then
Dumper.
Because
Dumper.
the day that he put his foot
Dumper.
down, it's gonna be over. Because the day they try to put his foot down, she's gonna be like, no,
that's it.
no. Well, I guess I've been leading the whole time. Now you want to put your foot down? No, not gonna work for sure.
In my household, my husband leads.
So
Even though I'm spoiled, but you know.
Everybody out there that's on the live, hit like, please share on your social media. Share your social media accounts.
If you're on Facebook, please come on over. Come say hello. Hit
you
like,
can come and say hello over here, and then you can go back, and then you can go back.
Then go back if you like.
New topic. Is BBL false advertising? Man, women. You know, man get BBL too, and they get the chiseled 19 pack. Gucci. I call it the Gucci Mane special. The man get the Gucci Mane special.
That's not Gucci Mane. That's his clone. That's his clone.
Is that false advertising when somebody get a BBL and don't share with you what's going on? What you think, Razor?
Man.
Yes, Razor. What do you think?
Man, not only I think it's false advertising, I think it's wrong. I think it's dead wrong. I want to know.
You said dead wrong.
I want to know. I want to know what it was before and what it's like.
Hey,
I know what it looked like now, but I want to see what it was before.
Hey, I think we gotta start a business, around that. We need to teach people how to recognize BBLs, how to spot them.
So you can't spot the expensive BBLs.
Not the expensive ones.
Yeah. Some of them.
It looks right. No. For me, I want to know. I want to know. What's going on?
Does it matter though? Why does it matter? Does it matter?
Will it change anything in that moment? No.
It does, because it wasn't natural. So
it do. It change your enticement to that person.
You're gonna feel misled.
So
you are. You definitely Ray, go ahead and explain what you were saying, Razor.
No, but I was saying, it's just like, all right, you meet somebody, and they cover up their face as something that they're not. We've all seen the picture. To
Makeup
me,
is the devil.
Yeah. That's false advertisement. I want to see what you is in your natural form. At least let me know what's going on.
They want your money back.
Hey, I want everything back. Not
makeup is different from a BBL.
Yeah, makeup is different from
It's not the
What?
same.
Because it lasts longer. Give you about 6 years and the BBL fall off.
You want to recognize when you see it in the street.
Yeah.
You want to recognize it. You don't want to be like it's two people. It's two of y'all.
Makeup can change your whole. You can change your whole face with makeup. Like if I let somebody do makeup, and they can change. They can make. You see my nose right here. They can make cut this off with makeup. They can make my nose thinner. You can do a lot of things with makeup.
It's all about this, y'all.
With the makeup, if you go to sleep tonight, it might rub off on the pillow, but with the BBL, it ain't gonna disappear tonight.
Exactly.
So it's different. It's not the same.
Different.
It disappear eventually, so it's the same to us.
It's not the same.
It's the same
not.
to us. It's going to disappear eventually.
Because if you have makeup on and in the morning you be like, hi, you be like, hi, you be like, ah.
And
Dre
you
said,
wake up in the morning like, who's this young gentleman in my bed? That's different. The booty's still gonna be there. Now, in a couple of years, you already know her, you already love her. Okay, if it drops, y'all might have to get the, go back and get a touch up. And that's cool, but you already know her now. But if you sleeping with this woman tonight and you wake up to bruh man in the morning,
and you don't know who you're like, who is this?
Sir, why are you in my bed?
I mean, it sounds good, but it's still.
Hey, Razor, turn sideways and boot out. Boom.
We still want to know. I mean, for any natural person.
So, at what point when y'all are, like, okay, you meet somebody, you talking to her, at what point do you feel like she should tell you, oh, I had a BBL? Because when is that your business?
Immediately when I say, girl, look at that, girl, you got that kadonk, and she be like, oh, I just paid for this.
No, absolutely not. No.
Why is your business to know that I got a BBL for?
It's not.
Hey, I need to know I need when my baby come out looking like a giraffe.
Right.
When my baby come out looking like a giraffe.
Exactly.
Everybody like, yo, why the baby don't look like her mama?
I wasn't even going to go
that
there.
Ain't her mama. That is not her mama.
It's like, well, my kid don't look like that. Nothing.
Read that, Lola.
According to the Bible, if you sleep with someone, you're married. The ring thing was something that white people came up with. I don't
know if white people came up with it or not, but I know. If that's the case, a lot of us married to a lot of people around here. So.
You're doing a lot of polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy must be legal around these parts.
Sister wives, they don't know each other, but
so Lola said no. Razor said yes. Cherie, BBL false advertising?
No.
You don't think BBL's false advertising?
No.
She said no. Why you answering?
No. I think it's false advertising. That's why I'm asking.
No, it's not false advertisement. No, it's not.
So when I come to the club and act like I got $1 million, get a girl, take her home, break her back, and then later on she got to pay my rent. Is that false advertisement?
How do you act like you got $1 million? Did you lie? Did you say you had $1 million?
I didn't have to tell her. She thought I had $1 million.
Well, then that she assumed that.
Hey, is that false advertising? It better not be.
No.
That's what I thought. It better not be.
That, yeah.
It's not.
You got $1 million.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right, so the ladies, let's hear short man. We got the ladies.
We do.
Two.
Start looking over them glasses.
Ladies.
Oh,
two nay and one. Two nay and two yay. Because I'm with Razor. Yay. Short man. Is BBL's false advertisement?
Come on, man. Y'all know they lying, man. It's trickery. It's catfishing, man. It's just like catfishing. Stop.
it's
just like catfishing. No. Come here. I'm looking for a soft and a feel on, and I got this old plastic in my hand. No. Come on,
it ain't
man.
no
Catfishing.
It's not plastic.
That wasn't a BBL. That was them butt shots.
Exactly.
They went in somebody's basement and got that.
Exactly.
Hey,
Because I felt some BBL booties. They don't feel like no cement.
Is that the cement version?
Hey, read that, Loli.
If men would stop chasing down builder bodies and females with zero substance, women would level up and bring more to the table. What's not clicking?
What's not clicking, Steven?
Why are we blaming men for y'all going out there and BBLing it up?
No, these dudes don't want no BBL.
They want that attention. That's what they're doing. They want.
It's some men do. It's the men. Some men. It's their.
It's a lot of men out there that want BBL. A lot of them.
They want the woman with the big.
I'm not saying a man don't want BBL.
It's supply and demand.
Why are we blaming me? Because we ain't. No, it's not no supply and demand.
Yes,
it's supply and demand, bro. It's supply and demand.
No, it's not. We have conversation all the time about guys saying, "Nah, I don't want my lady to do it. I don't mind if a lady do it. I don't mind if a girl do it." And she chose to do it anyway. And a lot of the ladies that are doing it to capture men. So it's not somebody sending them out there to do it.
No, I'm saying nobody's sending them to do it. They're doing it in order to get the man. And the men now are looking for that. A lot of them are looking for it.
Not all women are. I will say that not all women are doing BBLs because they're looking for men. Because there are women that are born, unfortunately, don't have not a nothing. Their back is they don't have.
What they getting it for?
Long.
What they getting?
Make them feel good about themselves because they don't. When they put on a bathing suit, when they put on a bathing suit in the back, it look like they boo boo on themselves because they don't have nothing to hold it up.
Right.
Did you buy the underwears that make it look like you got some junk in the trunk?
Not if you got a cardboard.
Not if you got a cardboard.
You know some of those. You know some of those guys. I mean, we make jokes about it, but it's for some people it's self-esteem though. For some people it's self-esteem. It does give them a boost. It does give them a boost.
It gives them a boost of confidence because they don't have natural on top. They look like like.
But some women have a little already, and they go crazy and go all.
Here's the thing. Some women are not doing it just to capture rich men. Some women, as I've said before, They're doing it because it's the fad right now.
Oh no! Oh, for
Fact.
sure. Oh, for
Well,
sure.
that's
Everybody is doing it.
Oh, yeah.
My
Fact.
friend did. You know, I know girls that said they wouldn't do it. Their friend did it. Couple people
Now
around.
they're doing it.
Like,
Yeah.
well, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
she did it and it looks good on her. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that. So you know,
Hey,
I
I don't have any issues with what you want to do with yourself. That's yours. Like we don't have this conversation
Just
already.
tell somebody though. Tell somebody. Don't tell somebody.
Why?
Did you pay for it?
Exactly.
Hey,
I won't pay for it.
None of your business.
I won't pay for it. That's the thing. It ain't gonna happen.
Exactly. So if I come with it and you don't pay for it, just enjoy it.
Don't let the other man that paid for it come stalking me now. I'm using his BBL.
Like,
Hey, and that could be y'all joke, but that could be dangerous if the wrong guy buys some BBLs and she goes with somebody else. He might come try to take them out. I'm just not cool, but the crazies out there. The crazies out there.
Hey, I think Mrs. Shortwoman is saying this like man really cares about this. Read that, Tola. Man.
Men out here running up in the same circle of females because they're
Yo, I ain't never heard a man complain about this in the history of mandom. In fact,
men are
the man is willing to run up.
Hey, but here's the funny thing. How is the man getting the bad name here? Isn't there another party in there that running in the same circles too?
I don't think women are like, oh, okay, we gonna all do this. It don't work like that for women.
No.
Yes, y'all do.
No.
That'd be like, man, them boys got money over there. I'm done with Tyrone. I'm going over there.
It's the real ratchet ones.
I'm going.
Real ratchet ones.
Nah, that's not true, bro. We need to stop. We need to stop separating this thing because that's a lie. Razor, how many times have we meet decent chicks, nurses, full career woman, and when she done with bro, she move on to bro number 2.
She's a ratchet nurse. That's all.
More money. You could be a ratchet nurse.
It's a ratchet nurse. That's all. She's a ratchet nurse. That's all it is.
What's your context? What's your take on ratchet? What makes you ratchet?
What you just said.
Yeah.
What you just said.
If that's the case, most women we know are ratchet. Then
that might be true.
So she was like, "Oh, okay, I'm finished with his bag. Let me get his bag too."
Yeah. It happens all the time.
She's trying to make a
how we pretending like these stuff is that's why I be mad at y'all women a lot of times, man. Y'all be coming up here pretending like this. Y'all don't know this stuff happens.
Sean, that's not the rule.
I don't think that's an exception. Cause keep in mind, we talk about stuff like this all the time before and after we come on here. Then y'all come up here and act like y'all surprised. What? You doing this?
No, I'm not saying that it don't happen. But most women, most friendship groups are not gonna be like, oh, we all gonna do him. They don't want to share. I don't want what she had.
I know guys that ran through friend groups, and I know Wasn't we talking about this the other day, guys, about certain females that ran through the whole? Come on, you know what? I ain't even gonna follow up with y'all because y'all just defending women. Y'all ain't telling the truth right now.
We know it happened. We know that's a fact.
We know it happened, Sean. We're just saying that's the majority right now. That's all.
Yeah.
So what's the majority then?
Majority of women don't want men that their friend had.
I don't believe that.
It just so happens that we see most of the ratchet ones all the time. That's all it is.
No, never mind.
No, I think it depends on I depend on what type of man that person is. If he's a high quality man or not. If he's somebody that got them straps, got them bands, I think it rolls different when it comes to that. If we talking about this little hood Tyrone, we talking about major figures Tyrone. I think it's two different concepts there.
That's two different people.
So
now,
friends,
if it's major figures,
then it just depends on the arena.
Yeah,
I could agree with that. It depends on both the set of women and the type of man that it is. True.
That it is, yeah.
And there are some women that, you know, all three of them do want broke Tyrone, because broke Tyrone packing.
Yeah, that's true too. Because broke, he's carrying heavy.
He got the right motion in his ocean.
He's carrying heavy machinery. And the
You
friend,
got the artillery, man.
and the friend sharing with the other friend, like, girl, let me tell you what he did. And they're like,
I'm mad at y'all.
And they writing down. So they want that heavy material too. That heavy machinery. And they end up, and then they fight. Oh, but we wasn't friends. And this
But y'all ain't nothing nice.
We just kick it to that. We just kick it to
what you say? Y'all wasn't good friends anyway.
We was just,
cool. Shoot the other club up.
That's not your real friend anyway, right?
Tyrone here, serial shooter.
Yes.
So he either got to have money or equipment.
Yeah. That's true. It is true though.
Because a lot of broke men be sliding through because they got that equipment. Okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, man, we overcompensate with believing what we believe in, and not paying attention to our surroundings. See, I pay attention to my surroundings, so I'm speaking from a broad aspect of seeing stuff happen all the time. Now, you know, we can pretend, but I can go on a list. I won't, but I can go on a list. And then just because you don't know that your friend was banging your ex don't mean it wasn't happening.
That part.
Yeah.
Let me go in the book of
Sean Galatians, verse 15 and 12 and 5, verse 15.
Let me read.
Yeah.
Baby.
I've seen it. So, you know.
Woo.
But
you might not know.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just because you don't know, don't mean he wasn't with her last night.
Wow.
So it
happens.
Dre says it's all whoredom.
Facts.
I gotta read the book of Sean Galatians, man. Carrie, big up yourself.
Hi, Carrie. Where you been?
Hiding out.
Ever since I got my shirt, he ain't been here.
Be jealous of your shirt. So, all right, that's three against twice. The women says no, it's not false advertising. Comment section. Let me hear what y'all got to say. Is
a BBL is not like
false advertisement.
If you stuff the socks in your pants, and then when you go home, you take them out.
Did I tell you it was real? I'm using you. Did I tell you it was real? All right.
Well, that's false advertising.
Did I tell you it was real?
But she didn't tell you her BBL was real.
Hey, I'm using your theory. I'm using your theory though. Your theory said if he didn't tell her that it's not false advertising.
Makeup. Y'all seen a lot of there's makeup is false advertisement because they can look like this, and then when they take off I can look like this, and then I take it off, I end up looking like Charmin. That's false advertisement.
Right.
That's false advertisement.
You mute.
You already want to hear what I was saying. That is false advertising. Trickery.
Yes.
Trickery.
Witchcraft.
I be like this. Nighttime, you turn around and you see I'm the color of Charm. You be like, what?
Yeah, I mean, how's that possible? Come on.
But what I'm saying, ladies, so like Sean said earlier, if a man go and get his body done up and put in 6-pack, everything fake, he tell you like, man, it's fake down there, everything, what's your thought on it? Is it that the same standards that you gotta have?
I guess according to them, as long as he don't tell you that it was real, it ain't false advertising.
I don't.
Hey, already reneging.
No.
Lola, here's a question for you. Lola, what if he paid for his equipment, Lola?
Huh?
What if he paid for his equipment?
if it worked, then all right.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it, folks.
I'm not opposed.
What if it malfunctions on the night when you want to use?
Then I'm gonna just go ahead and get my rose, and you know,
devices, huh?
you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, boo. I got something.
Sean, man, you touched the topic saying something about a lot of dudes don't want substance today.
I
that a little bit more.
So, just like we've been saying about the whole social media landscape and the whole reality lifestyle, a lot of these guys are chasing a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them want that. They want that on their arm. They want to be walking around with a BBL because they want other guys to look at them and say, "Oh man, look at what he got." That's what they do. A lot of them do it. So, so serious guys are not going to do that. But there are not a lot of serious guys that's looking for BBL.
So let's take a vote now. Is that the rule or is that the exception? Is it most guys, or is it a small quantity of guys? Razor,
clarify the part for them though. Most guys what?
Most guys want to be looking for a girl with a BBL to be on their arm.
I feel like it's the social media folks. I feel like there's a lot of them these days.
I think
most guys do want are looking for that. They want to see a girl that's walking down. They want that trophy girl that they're walking down the street and everybody looking at her and seeing it. And I think most guys nowadays that they are looking for that. But
what about you, Lola?
I think it's half and half. I think a lot of people want the picture body that they see on the internet, but then a lot of guys.
I like what you said that. That's where I was going with it when I was finished. I like that you said that. Go ahead, finish. Now I was just agreeing.
I was just saying. I think there are still a lot of guys who still want a regular
natural.
Yes. They want the big, very very small, very very big.
Mm-hmm. What you think, Cherie?
Yeah, it's true. Half and half.
Here's what I think. I think that Razor missed the line with what he was saying. I think Sharpman also missed the line too. I think that guys do want that sexy, attractive women on their hand, but it's not for say that she has a BBL. We're looking at the women thinking that this is real. That we're in our mind, in our imagination, we can find a natural woman that looks like this that we can put on our arm. That's real. She didn't have to go get church. She didn't have to go get none of this done. And once again, we don't want to say this is not a knock to women with BBL.
No, that's not. We're having a discussion, y'all.
Yeah.
No,
whatever you want to do with your body and yourself, that's all on you. If you want to go fly off cliffs and go do whatever you need to do to make yourself happy, we're all in support of that. This is just for conversation purpose.
Conversation only. That's it.
So I think that's what it is, man. I think most guys have that imagination in their head that I got a bad chick with a banging body. Mm-hmm. It's not per se that it's a BBL body. It's most likely in their head that's she natural. That's how I sounded like this. If it's a BBL, he probably don't mind. But that's not the first option for him.
He's not thinking that when he see a chick with a BBL. He's not
true.
Not thinking it's a BBL. You might in your head say, I want, because we know about it more now. So when you see a girl with a nice shape, the first thing in your mind now is wondering if it's real. And then there's a lot of times you might perceive it as being real because you might be like, because people will tell you, because you see if her waistline is curved like this.
No.
But man, these doctors are magicians.
Yeah, exactly.
Get you a good doctor.
Yeah, these doctors are magicians.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it is a shame that some women, but because I've seen girls that are naturally have a body like that. Mm-hmm. That because they just got the body. See mama.
You seen girls around here.
Yeah,
natural girls around here. Yeah, that got bodies like that. That we seen them from there in their early their teens. I came in Virginia when I was in my teens. Came from the teens, meet them, and now you see them. Some of them have expanded a little bit, but nevertheless, they still have the.
They still got that, and maybe
expanded a little bit.
They still got it
a little bit, but
they still got it. But yeah, I I think it's a fair assessment that you guys will probably think that, because maybe in the walk of your circles you might hear your friends, which I know that's a lie for Razor, because you know we ain't wishing for BBLs. We'll take them, but we ain't hoping that's what it is. We'll take them, but we ain't hoping that's what it is. Let me repeat that.
Not going to discriminate on the BBLs.
Yeah, we're not going to turn them down. No. It's like you go to it's like you getting a free car, or you got to pay for a car. Why pay for a car when I'm getting a free car?
Maybe they want to trick it out. They want to trick out the car.
Yeah, the car. Hey, if it's a BBL, obviously it already got tricked out.
It got tricked out. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So let's check the comment section for a little bit, see what's going on in here in the comment section. Read that, Lola.
Natural beauty is still winning.
It is. I mean, in my eyes, it's.
I think it is. I think natural beauty is still winning. Definitely.
Yeah,
you know what else? You know what else? A lot of the reason why we may think, that this is what people want is because of this is what we see. This is what's put in our face online, on TV.
Yeah, I mean, TV.
But in the real world,
I think, and I said that in the beginning, and I think you guys kind of stray away from that and then start putting it out towards men. I think it's something that we see on TV. We see higher class people at a time dignifying that this is it. You don't have enough boob, I'm gonna buy some new boob. You don't have enough booty, buy some new boob. Then
buy some new lips.
Then it came to I want everything new, and they just do everything. And then and then it comes to blaming us for it when it's something that was publicized on TV. One time it was kind of like a marketing campaign. You got these doctors on YouTube.
I mean, commercials work.
They see it, commercials work. They want it because they see it.
Yeah, keep seeing it advertised too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact is, if you look in the comment section, men were getting blamed, and from young men were getting blamed for women going out there and doing it. When I'm saying that it was put out there in the aspect for you to see it on TV and be like, oh, I can get this done.
So I think that's how it started. It started like that, and the man just fell into it. Started like that.
I ain't blaming men for that, man.
But then they kind of turned.
I'm not blaming men, but I'm still saying it's not a blame. Yeah, it's not a blame.
Hey, when you say men fell into it, it sounds like you're blaming men to me.
Hey, we ain't blaming nobody, man, bro. We ain't blaming nobody. But men fell into it. We ain't blaming nobody, but men fell into
it. Sound like you're blaming them to me.
No, man.
Fellas.
Man,
if you feel like he's blaming you, fellas,
fell into it, fellas, you fell into it.
I feel the same way. You
fell into it. First, it was just a commercial. Few big booties. Next thing you know, you looking for them. You can't find them. You're going to buy some.
All right. So
I be watching Dr. Miami Snapchat all day.
Oh wow!
Exactly.
Dr. Kirk. What's the one, the famous one in Atlanta?
All right. I love that you say that. When you watch Dr. Miami, when he asked them, is your boyfriend sending you to do this? What do they say? What do 90% of them say?
I don't see that part.
But that part is up there. You go watch Dr. Miami videos. Because I watch them. Watch Dr. Miami videos when he doing his questionnaire all the time. He's asking them. Oh yeah, but before that, before he gets all of that, when he talking and doing the questionnaires and telling them stuff, and he asking them, "Why are you doing this? Is is your spouse like? No, I'm doing this for me. I want to do this. Not a man.
That's the reason.
I want to do this. Not a man.
For most of them, that's what it is. They want to do it for themselves.
Yep.
And then.
And some of them
in their mind, they keep the man on their mind, right?
And then some of them do start that way.
Dude, short man, still up here trying to blame man. Talking about in their mind,
in reality, what person is going to say, "Oh, I'm doing this for someone else"? Who's going to say that?
A lot of people say that. I seen women went up there and told him that my husband said he would like bigger boobs, so I'm coming up here.
That's the exception. That's the exception and not the rule. Everybody not gonna say that though.
But yeah, everybody ain't gonna say that. But but why? you're gonna go get a surgery on your body done to please somebody that you have no idea if you're gonna be with. That's
people get tattoos, people name on. They mean they've been in love for 2 weeks and they get tattoos.
Hey, that's y'all. Like we
some
just
women
spent 2
do
weeks
go
marriage.
in the head. They be like, "Oh, I just want to do it for myself and all these things." And but then when they get the attention, they started getting
subconsciously.
attention.
It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But when they started an attention and they out in the street, that whole
Razor get out of here. Is marriage hit like, share on your social media platform, please. Share it out with your friends, jump in the comment section and keep the comments going. Is marriage worth it nowadays, Razor? You mean, should a person, you was trying to answer this earlier, you jumped the gun early, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and get at it before you get out of here. Is marriage worth it nowadays? If
I think marriage is worth it. I think everybody, if somebody wants to grow old with somebody that, be by their side, curse out the grandkids. I think marriage is worth it. But my problem with it is just what I'm saying is it's not viewed in a way where it's pure. It's not natural. It's all about the material stuff nowadays. But I just feel like it's worth it, and you should be married. You should grow old with somebody. You should be in being mad and cursing each other out at when you reach 80.
And then make up later.
Or
for you, iron your clothes and fix your
hey, we train. You gotta train them.
There he go.
You gotta train them.
Iron your dinner, my G. You gotta let them know. Brother needs his clothes ironed and his meal fixed.
Oh boy.
Hey,
BBL and mashed potatoes and razor, man.
Make her mash. You put some stuff in your food, you'll be in the bathroom for 20 days.
Sheree, is marriage still worth it nowadays?
I think so. Yes. Nobody wants to be alone.
Right.
Who wants to be alone? I don't think nobody, all these girls and guys, I'm gonna stay single for the rest of my life.
I be forever macking. Those they get married to Beyonce and you grow dreads and stop singing macking songs.
Look, the guys and the girls who be saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna get married. I'm gonna just be single forever."
Lockdown.
They be serial daters. They be dating me and everybody all the time, so they still be by themselves.
Exactly.
Yo, I have friends that don't even notice that. They be like, "No, I don't think this for me." But then every time they meet a girl that seems like she can go into a direction, they in love. Mm-hmm. And in my mind, I'm like,
I thought that ain't what you wanted, boo. I thought you said, but didn't you say?
You say you wasn't never gonna get married, didn't you?
Right.
But yeah, I think because nobody wants to be by themselves. Nobody wants if somebody, even if some people be like, "Oh, I'm happy with myself, and if I don't get married, oh well." Just stop
They
it.
Be sad. They be crying on their pillow at night.
Yeah, like stop it. Everybody wants somebody,
right?
Because there's a lot of people,
the people that ain't even the right one, just to have somebody.
And there's a lot of people that don't believe in marriage. There's a lot of people that's together and they not married, but it's just you want to grow. Who don't want to argue with? I want to argue with, like, you want to share ideas, share thoughts.
Can't argue by yourself.
Share.
Legacy, thanks for the donation. Thanks for
Thank you. They want to share ideas, share this. You want to go, on trips with someone. You want to.
I want to share BBL advices. No, I'm just
that too.
I think so.
You get the bristle. Let's do it together, babe.
Hold hands in the operation.
Yeah, let's hold hands while Dr. Miami does his thing. I'm trying to get rid of this 1-pack and get me an 18-pack. Dr. Miami, what you can do for me?
Yes.
Give me the Gucci Man special.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think so.
I think y'all making sense. Lolina, what you thinking?
Yeah, I think marriage is still, it's worth it. especially if it's for the right reasons. If it's for the wrong reasons, it's a waste of time anyway. But when it's for the right reasons, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
What about you, OG?
I mean, marriage should definitely be, so marriage is not for everybody. First of all,
Yeah.
let's stipulate that everybody shouldn't be married, right? With that being said, you should want to be with somebody. You should want to share, some nice tender moments. Have someone to share that with. Have somebody to talk to communicate. Somebody that's going to be there and be loyal to you. That you're loyal to. You're loyal to each other. I think that's important. So I think marriage should definitely be the goal. It's still the standard, man. I mean, it's still the standard. Maybe old school or not, but it's still the standard, though. Everybody still, want to be with someone that care for them, that love them. Because all that running around, I don't care about you. Either it's a hit and quit, or they want your money, or you want them for their BBL. There's no loyalty in it. There's no, there's not a lot of respect in that whole situation, right? So I definitely think marriage is still the goal and still worth it if you can find the right person.
That's what I was about to say. I think that in society nowadays, I don't think it's the goal, and I don't think most people think it's worth it because there's so much that comes with it. I see like they watching people that have stuff fight over their properties when marriages don't work out. They see people that have fighting over I had this before her, and now I got to split this up with her and do it all of this stuff and all of that. So I think a lot of people have an issue when it comes to that part of things. Because I was talking to a person the other day. He got some Skrilla, a couple zeros behind his figures.
A couple ducats.
Yeah, he got some buckets and he got some bands, some bags and all the all the urban terminologies for money. And he was saying you don't see a reason for him to get married.
I've heard a lot of men who are, wealthy. Yeah. They feel like that because they feel like, what can a woman
bring to the thing? Yeah. He's like, what's gonna happen is he's like, because first thing, honest assessment of what he said. So I'm not even gonna call his name and put his stuff out there. Some of y'all probably know, maybe you know who I'm talking about if you know a few of my friends. So he's saying, I got enough money. What do I need one woman for? He's like, I got enough money that I can supply for multiple women. Why do I want to sit with one woman and let one woman lock?
I mean, and at that point, maybe so there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can feel that way. I mean, because
But in the end of it all, if that's the choice that you make, you may have the quantity, but you won't have the quality.
And sometimes in that position,
maybe that I think sometimes you could find, because you have genuine people that believe in multiple wives and stuff that would will have the
but it sounds like what you're saying though. He's saying that he just doesn't want to be tied down to anybody, right?
Not even that. He feel like living in America or living in first world countries, that when you get married, now you're applicable to share the stuff that belongs to you. He's like, they didn't help me get this. So he was me marrying you now is going to put me in a bridge that when we divorce, I'm going to have to fight you for you not to get what belongs to you.
Wouldn't he want to get a prenup?
A prenup only protect you but so much in certain states.
I mean, that's like a law.
A state like Virginia don't share your property. Well, it's not supposed to, but judges, if they don't like you, they'll find a way around that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
because it's not, and Virginia, you don't share. Yeah.
In that case, it's like a lost cause to that person. They just do what they want to do. Get a woman here, a woman there, and live their life. If it works for them, it works for them.
The irony is he is settled with a woman.
Well, that's not good for her.
He's not married.
Just not married.
That doesn't bode well for her.
That works.
I mean, it works for her.
If
it doesn't go well for her because it works for her.
Right, because a lot of times for a lot of people,
she's in a happy relationship that she enjoys.
We're good.
Well, I guess she's good then.
They feel like they don't need the paper.
Do she want to get married? Maybe, of course, she probably does want to get married.
Does the paper outweigh what she got going on right now?
I guess. I mean, the paper is not everything though. The paper is not for everybody, though, right? You can have You can have committed 30-year relationships without the paper. I mean, come on, let's be serious.
We see it happen.
I mean, that happens. That happens a lot.
And a lot of people.
We seen some people, grandparents been together since before we were born, before our parents was born. And when you check it out, they were never married.
Yeah.
Listen,
a lot of them were never married.
Yeah, they were never married.
You just didn't know. You just find out now.
They were married because they've been together so long.
You just find out now when you got older that they weren't married. Yeah, exactly. True that.
But it's a lot of people that, because I know my grandmother, I remember she didn't want to get married, but they was together for so long, and he has certain things and he didn't want the family to take it, so they kind of just got married because, I mean, they loved each other, of course, but some people get married because, you know, if you don't have nothing written down somewhere saying who get what, you know, anybody can come and just take it. If you don't have anything, and you know, back in those days,
anybody come claim it.
And back in those days, they didn't really know about those type of things. So I think my grandma told me that they got, because, you know, his family wanted to get, you know, they was plotting like, oh, God forbid he died, we gonna take this and we gonna take this, and he was like, you know what, nah, we just gonna get married, and if something happened, you there to just take over everything. So some people do marry for that.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's kind of smart too. That do too.
Like Mrs. Carey and Mr. and Mrs. Carey.
What is?
I don't know what Carey was.
What's going on?
Maybe was something we said. That's why
we said it. He probably tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't recent stuff. I'm going back through some of the.
So it don't make no sense now, but it was making sense for whoever says something and he put that.
Read this from Legacy 7 there, Lola.
Remember, when you sleep with a person, you take a part of them. Just imagine what's on some people, or
the devil.
Some people.
The devil.
The devil.
That's true.
A piece of hell.
I agree with you on something right now.
Yep, the devil. That's what's up.
The hell is with him, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that devil be good.
What's up about Lola?
Lola just gave herself away.
Flashback.
What's up about Lola?
Lola,
calm down.
Lola said the devil is alive.
Hey, fan her. Cool her down. Cool her down.
She said that devil be good.
So Jedi is saying, I'm never getting married.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who he fooling, but anyway.
I was gonna say something, but then
you realize that.
Hey, big up my brother. Hey, big up John. Welcome.
Big up yourself, brother.
Welcome, John Paul. Big up yourself.
Jedi. So
Zacharias, little John. Big up yourself.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Big up yourself. Come on, check us on YouTube, man.
Carrie said Legacy. Legacy said Miss Carrie. Oh, okay.
Oh.
How did he say that? Gotta go back through. We gotta probably go back.
I was scrolling back trying to find it.
So yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's rough. Leading into the next topic is, should a rich person get married?
Yes.
What's the, you know?
I'm sorry.
Should a rich person get married? If you're wealthy, already, you already reached the pinnacles of life. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a relationship that you could commit with somebody, but the fact that my friend was saying about him having to now, if this doesn't work out, I'm not willing to let a white man in a black coat sit on a desk and tell you how much of my property that you're supposed to get. He's I'm not willing to do that.
I mean, with that mindset though, it's kind of a, you know,
that your marriage gonna be doomed with that mindset.
Yeah, with that mindset.
But we all know that more than 50% of marriages don't work.
Yeah, I mean,
so you have to take that into this is irresponsible teaching. If you're a parent or you're an adult, this is irresponsible teaching for you to teach anybody that has significant values to their name, properties, money, to tell them not to protect that investment. If you had a son, a daughter you
gotta protect your stuff.
Not to go out there and do
you have to protect. Yeah, you have to. I'm down with that.
But the premise here is that you don't get married because people are gonna take what you got.
Well, one of the part of not getting married, you don't know if they're gonna take what you got.
So it sounds like you're not in the game at all. Like you shouldn't even consider getting married.
But shouldn't you know that person already?
No, you never know a person.
Well, that's
the thing.
true.
You
That's
never know.
So if
Until
that's so if that's
things
what,
go bad.
if that's the premise,
that's
I mean, if that's the premise, then I mean, I would say no, they shouldn't get married.
It's situational. It's
Yeah.
situational.
Of
It's
course,
definitely
really-
that's the thing.
Yeah.
You
it
know,
just
if-
depends.
like say Bill Gates, Melinda Gates, for them to go marry somebody else now, what sense would that make? Because we already know where this is gonna go.
I mean,
First of all,
it'll be for love, I guess.
you have issues with obviously he didn't have issues turning over because he was writing her $1 billion checks doing their little split, because I guess to him she was there, she's the wife, she deserved to get this, to get that. But I'm talking about somebody that's not there. Yeah, you have to keep in mind, take this nonsense. I was talking to Pastor Brown the other day. We gotta take this nonsense out of our head and act like we don't realize that stuff is real in life. Come on, man. I need to stop doing that nonsense. It sounds good to say that because maybe you're trying to get a reaction, or maybe people, you know, you have to tone it properly for people. But the facts is, more than 50% of marriages do not work.
True.
So if I have significant property, significant money, marrying somebody is a risk.
And I'm saying, if that's the case, then don't do it.
Have anything is a risk.
Exactly.
That's a different type of risk.
Go get a bunch of sugar babies.
What y'all talking about is nothing compared to what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a wealthy person marrying somebody that a man can sit behind a desk and dictate to you how much of your property goes to this person.
Well, don't get married.
That's the point.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get married.
That's
have
why
a kid.
it's situational.
Let it be situation. Let it be your girl.
Yeah, to me, I'm with Lola, situational, because
Get it without the paper, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Get it without the paper. You know,
some people might feel like, you know, this person is worth that risk, you know?
Exactly.
So it just depends on the situation.
It's not a one size fit all. It's not
right.
So maybe most men or women that have wealth are not going to jump into a relationship like that and get married. But you may find that few, that situation like you all saying, that would do it and take that risk. You know, I mean, still protecting themselves, but there's still risk in it. You may have a prenup or whatever. There's still going to be risk in it, because you can still, like you said, find somebody in that black coat that go around and find somewhere to skirt it. And we know they have all kind of ways to do that. So yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. So I think they shouldn't. If we're looking at it like that, as far as them, risking the wealth.
What you feel inside yourself, if you're the person with that stuff, that money, that property, it just comes down to how you feel about the situation that you're in. Definitely. If you feel like this person is worth the risk, take it. If you feel like you're not sure, then absolutely don't do it.
Yeah. Don't put no paper on it. Just let it ride.
If you a billionaire right now, you wasn't married to Miss Short Woman, and some young little scallywag with a banging BBL out there, and she done swift you off your feet, have you out here dyeing the beard back black and everything. You marry her?
Hell no, I have over in Indonesia beating her back out every week, every day. I have her across Italy everywhere. Marry what?
Oh Lord,
marry what?
Wow.
Boy.
Where's my pearls? Because I need the
Come on, man. Come on, man. It'd be a whole plan from the Himalaya, man.
Whole scenario, baby. Ooh, wait. Look, the kill war, man.
You want it real? I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you guys honest truth.
Hey,
if I wasn't,
I love it.
I have her on a private jet beating her back across the water, going across the water.
Listen, man.
And on the way back.
Yeah, I'm a poor man thinking like a rich man.
That's what I'm saying.
I got them type of money. I'm listening to it. I'm listening to what my rich friends be saying. I ain't nobody.
I ain't
willing to share this.
No marriage. No.
I ain't willing to share this at all.
No.
So basically, you're saying if you're a millionaire, you're just gonna be by yourself. Well, of course you're gonna have girls or whatever, but just not marrying nobody.
Nope.
A whole bunch of guts getting beat out. That's it.
It's the expression for me.
Yeah.
I think if I was rich, I would still marry somebody.
Me too.
Hey, if you rich, marry me, because I'm taking you for I'm going straight to the court. Your Honor. Let me tell you something, Your Honor. She
Sean,
got
so
a,
you can never see
she
yourself
got a
married?
chest. Your Honor, let me pull my YouTube page up and show you this. She got a chest of sex toys that she.
Oh, so you gonna just tell him my business?
will sell you out to the judge. Quick.
Yo.
Your Honor.
So Sean, you don't see yourself marrying years later down the line? You don't see yourself?
If I'm rich, heck no. But if I'm a poor Negro like I am now, why not? Where you gonna get? Nothing.
Nothing from nothing, leave nothing.
Hey, Sherman, where you gonna get half of nothing? What is half of nothing?
Nothing from nothing, leave nothing.
What's half of nothing? Nothing.
Nothing.
I cannot.
I
I
cannot.
cannot.
You can't let her take half of my nothing.
Hey, half of nothing is negative nothing.
Yeah.
That means you gonna end up owing her after the fact.
Yeah. Somebody owing somebody. The judge might have to pay somebody when he finished.
They're gonna be in the negatives.
Yo. Hey, John Paul, come over here to YouTube, man. Come select that, hit that subscribe and that like button while you're over there and bring some friends with you. Tell your family up in New York. Back in Guyana, tell everybody.
Read that, Lola. We'll go through a couple
People put more thought into who they marry more than who they lay and have a baby with.
Oh, that's facts. Big facts.
Woo!
Big facts.
And one
Big
of them
facts.
it ain't nothing you can do to undo it.
Can't unring that bell.
You can go to court all you want. But the more money you make, the more that they say Puffy, Biggie and Puffy said the more money you make, the more problems you get. Get one of these scallywags pregnant if you want to and make more money. You don't understand.
On child support before the baby even born.
You're gonna be in there singing. You're gonna be in front of the judge singing. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money.
Yo, Island Trucker, big up yourself. Welcome, Island Trucker.
Hey, it's truckers like, baby.
Big up yourself, brother. Yeah. So, all right. Read that one, Lola.
Being single forever is also a risk. Facts. You could fall getting out the shower, bust your head open, and have nobody there to help and die alone. And other people getting your money anyway.
Now,
look at her being reasonable. Look at her being reasonable. That's why I love her, man.
I'm rich. I'm gonna have one of them Bill Gates house. When I fall, ambulance is called.
Hey, he gonna have sense to the floor.
Yeah, I listen to Bill Gates talk. Bill Gates, you know what I've realized? That us poor people don't have common sense when it comes to saving money. You ever listen to Warren Buffett? Just a quick 2 minutes, quick 3 minutes talk. Ever listen to Warren Buffett and Bill Gates talk? You realize how these dudes save money? They save money through how we waste money. Lights in your house, leaving lights on, running all over the place. Having a phone plan that you don't really utilize. These dudes are billionaires, and this how they nickel and dime little saving stuff to save money, and they are billionaires. So but anyway, like I was saying, I might have one of them Bill Gates house. If I fall, Lola would say, "Baby."
Somebody coming.
Somebody coming.
All you gonna do is talk to the house.
Mr. Sean, I'm
all you gonna say, I fall and I can't get up. Alexa, call the ambulance.
Exactly. Hey, see? Yeah. But here's the thing, too. We're not saying you don't want a companion. It's the marriage that people don't want. The
marriage part.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that's gonna stay for the lifestyle. There's a lot of people that's gonna stay because they love you. There's a lot of people that because we talk about this all the time. Being 100 year is different from being 1,000 year. Being 1,000 year is different from being a millionaire, and being a millionaire is different from having 100 or 200, 300, or 400 million.
Oh, difference.
Yeah.
So a lot of that
when
stuff.
Them zeros. That's true. When the zeros start adding up.
Hey, Miss Showwoman said her ex-prince died alone.
What's wrong with this lady, man?
Apollonia was down the street. Prince was on drugs. He was on drugs.
Rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Rest in peace.
God of music.
To the fourth greatest
God of music.
Of all time. The
God of
fourth.
music.
The fourth greatest musician, Lola Counting. Who is in front of Michael Jackson?
I don't know.
Marley.
Right.
That's the
Right.
fourth. Nah, I'm just playing.
We'll just say one of the greats.
Yeah.
One of the
In
greats.
the top something.
Definitely. It's a giant, man. It's a genius.
Prince
Genius.
is
Genius.
far
Good music,
gone, man. It might
Definitely.
probably insulting for me to be calling him Prince. I probably should be calling him Mr. Prince.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Prince.
Mr. Prince.
Mr. Prince. Mr. Prince.
Mr. Prince.
Hey,
Read
Mr.
this,
Prince.
Lola.
Oh, Mr. Turtle, listening, good vibes, good night all. Putting it in writing is a must, or it's going to the city, short man.
Definitely.
Word. Word.
Definitely.
Yo, John, big up yourself, man. Welcome. Happy you're here, man.
Definitely. Because the irony is, Kerry said, I better owe you. It's better I owe you than you take all my money for real.
As long as I owe you, you'll never go broke.
Facts. Your Honor, I don't got it now. Like was said, say when we have a black president and the rest of the world want their money back, and he gonna be like, I ain't got it.
Hey, look, what's up, boy? Them on Popeye Wimpy? He ain't never paid that burger back. It been next Tuesday and ain't never showed up. Next Tuesday.
Never showed up.
I'll pay you next Tuesday for broke. Never paid him. Still ain't paid him.
Yeah. I think it's I guess it's in the eye of the beholder and how you
for
feel,
sure. Oh, definitely.
Because you have people that's gonna say, we see it all the time. When these rich dudes marry still, they got their the ironclad prenup. I give you $1 million when you leave. I know you're gonna leave because you're just here for the money, but they still want that companion, and they're so rich.
They hoping something to change.
$1 million don't
They're
even
so
matter.
rich that the money that they're giving you is
I
nothing.
wish that was me. I wish I was $1 million didn't matter. Shoot.
Right?
I mean, it's like
if you
like
find
these
one,
girls
you got an old geezer sister that like little young black.
It's like these ladies though having babies by these celebrities. They know it's not gonna last, but they got a baby now.
It's a paycheck for them.
They got a big check coming. Yeah,
It's a business.
Yeah,
It's a business for. I was listening to one of them talk on a podcast, and she was like, y'all can judge me all y'all want to, but she's like, these guys go around and they do all type of things with women, and and they get these big checks. Why shouldn't I benefit? And I'm thinking to myself,
that's how they eat. I mean,
and this is why you have people that think nowadays.
We can be mad all we want, but
yeah,
it's the truth.
And
it's a business. It's a business. Some people
I remember two things. I remember Michael Strahan, wife took him for half of his money, and then tried to take him back to court because she wanted to take her daughters horseback riding. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you already getting money. Shouldn't you use that money to take the kids up? Why
that didn't make any sense at all, bro. That made no sense at all. No sense whatsoever.
Not at all.
Iguodala, woman getting $18,000 a month. Take the man back to court to get $70-something thousand a month.
And they getting it too. Like, where did I go?
Except for 50 Cent baby mama. 50 was giving his baby mama $50,000 a month. Her greedy tail friends told her, girl, you can get more money than that. Went to court and the judge gave her $7,000 a month.
Dummy.
Idiot.
That's greed.
Dummy.
Yep.
Stop listening to your friends, ladies. Stop.
Yep.
They don't mean you any good. Stop.
You
They'll
can
lead you
do
astray.
a lot with $50,000 in a month.
That's $600,000. That's $600,000 a year that you can invest and do something with.
$2,000 a year.
She could have made millions with that $600,000 a year.
Bro.
Dummy.
Listen, she was on a podcast acting like he did something to her.
No, dummy. You did something, dummy.
He gave me this for
because when you do stuff like that, it's like, okay, so now I'm gonna do exactly what they told me to do.
I mean, exactly. I mean, come on. Who is that greedy? That $600,000 a year? Where did you come from? You didn't have that money in the first place.
Exactly.
Come on, seriously? Check yourself. Check yourself.
I ain't even trying to go. This fool's giving me $50,000 for free, and I don't got to go through the court system. Let me leave that alone.
The court's gonna give you exactly what you deserve, dummy.
This fool might say. This fool might tell this fool, yo, you done overpaid him already. You don't got to pay him.
Exactly.
True, and I won't even if you give me $40,000. Thank you.
If he was giving her 10,
I'll be happy.
You take the money, make an investment, and do something with it. But you gonna be greedy. Listen to your girlfriends. Now look what you got. You got a lump of coal. Feel good money.
I mean, but look, 7,000 ain't no nothing.
I mean,
yeah.
Coming
Right.
from $50,000,
It's
$7,000.
a lump of coal.
Humble yourself.
That'll make you cry.
Oh yeah, all right, she be balling, man.
Nice.
You be judge, hey Judge, can we get a do-over? I changed my mind. I don't want to bother this fool no more.
I want a plea bargain.
I'm sorry.
I want to plead it out.
This
I
is
was on
actually
medication.
my bad.
I wasn't thinking straight.
Star Pond, speak up yourself. Long time we don't
I
see
did
it from
not mean
everything.
that. My girlfriends let me do it. Yeah, yeah. Go
There's a
talk
lot of
to them.
girls that do that.
Go tell them get a difference. Tell them get a 43,000 that you're missing.
Everything good with your Star Pants? Life will go on.
You like it.
Do you think wealthy? Because I was reading a comment that Joy said, he said a lot of wealthy people are actually lonely. Do y'all believe that?
Yes.
Some of them.
I do.
I don't know, man.
Because you could be around 1 million people and still be lonely.
And they don't care about you because they don't care about you,
I
right?
think it's not even the fact. I think even poor people can be lonely. I think
Everybody can.
I think it's on your character, but I think people misreference that terminology. I heard Drake and Jay-Z and all these dudes say people say it's lonely at the top because you ain't never been at the top.
Yeah,
I heard they always say that. Like me and you have conversations about this all the time, Chalk man. When we said, Cherie, yeah, we was on. That was a week ago when we was talking about the difference with money. When people be like, yo, money isn't everything. People without money be saying that.
People without money always say that.
Yeah,
say that.
Money is the root of all evil.
No, it's not.
People without money,
evil people.
Yeah, money is the root of all goodness to most people. It would make most of this stuff happen.
It reveals the evil people. If they're evil, that's what shows
It reveals it.
It reveals the
I
evil
do
people.
agree with Dre though that sometimes a lot of the people that put on a front like they're overly excited about being happy when they have money, I think those people are lonely. But I don't believe like overall, like most
Because
rich. Here's the problem:
good people in their corner too.
mental illness is a big thing that we overlook a lot of times.
Yeah.
And that's even before the money.
Yeah.
They get rich and they still have the mental illness.
Robin Williams and guys like that who are rich and at the pinnacle of their career, mental illness took them out. It wasn't necessary that they were lonely; they were sick, and nobody noticed that they're sick. Because mental illness is a thing that we cover here in the podcast a lot. Well, used to cover it a lot more, and we probably need to start getting back.
We need to get back to it, man, because a lot of it out there.
Mental illness is a thing that affects people so much that you don't know. I have 3 friends, just like me, guys like Trinidadians and Jamaicans from the military that took their lives.
Yeah, sad, man.
Out the blue. One of them, the Trini, me and him was great friends. Talk all the time. The guy, I literally, it happened during my weight loss journey. I literally was talking to this dude while I was, I was working out 3 times a day. I was doing morning, evenings, and morning, midday, and evening time. And in the midday, I went for a walk, and me and him was talking the Wednesday. I called him Friday, didn't answer the phone. Saturday, I was looking on Facebook, and I'm seeing rest in peace, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm calling his phone crazy,
crazy.
sending messages to his wife, nobody answering. Monday morning, his wife called me and told me he was gone.
Damn, yeah, that's tough.
So, sometimes you don't even know that what's going on with people. Because I'm talking to this dude and I didn't know anything was wrong with him.
Right. Because sometimes it's not that, like, with mental illness, it's not that you're one way all the time. You know what I'm saying?
True,
like, you could be, okay right now.
You
And
can
then
be happy and for everything.
Next couple hours, something go off the rails, man.
Yeah, I think let's open the line for people to call in on this one. Tundi, big up yourself. Yeah,
welcome.
I want to hear from Dre. You could call in and let us know what expand on that theory of wealthy people being lonely a little bit more. I don't feel like that's necessarily the case. I think that like I would say, like a guy that's like, and I might not even be right with that, because sometimes people are showing their truth and we might just be taking it as not their truth because we don't really understand it. But I feel like a lot of times you like on social media, the people who presents themselves as the most stable are usually the most unstable.
I tend to agree with that. A lot of times,
Yeah.
it's a front. A lot of times, it's a facade, right? They put it up, to hide what's really going on. And sometimes, we just don't know. We just really don't know.
Because if you're rich, you can be in a pool. You can be in a pool of people that don't care about you. They're just there for what you're able there to give them.
What you can provide for them, right?
Do you necessarily know that's why they're there? So would you feel the difference really if you don't know that they're just there for?
I mean, honestly, you're not gonna feel the difference unless you're looking at these people and trying to evaluate them or trying to test them in some way, test their loyalty in some way. You're not gonna know because most people around you, they're having a good time too. They're not. I mean, you know who you're like your real friends are. You kind of know that part. You know that part of it.
Yeah.
A lot of everybody else is cursing. They're around. They could be good people, but they may not necessarily be your friend or necessarily care about you in that way. They like the atmosphere around you. You know what's going on. And
they're there for what they
can enjoy, what they can get. Yeah.
What can happen for them?
Yeah,
because some people come to those type of parties that rich people for opportunity.
Looking for opportunity, networking, right? Network.
Exactly. Networking.
We don't begrudge it. We're not mad at that.
Yeah,
so that's just a thing. It's just life.
I do this and I do this. Probably somebody like, what do you do? Oh, let me talk to you.
Some people go to every
for somebody like you or whatever. Some people just go to network.
They go to every big party. They go a lot of big parties and they go network. They show up trying to get noticed, trying to get it in, and they do that. So yeah. But you definitely don't know who around you cares about you necessarily, other than your real tight
friends.
Yeah, real.
And that's how I see in people that like got rich from young, they stick to that circle of friends that they have.
Yeah,
like they don't go and be
find new friends
because they know that we grew up together. Yeah, I made it or whatever, but they still.
And that makes sense though, because I wouldn't want to be rich and go find a bunch of new rich friends. I want my people that was with me when I was broke.
Yeah,
because they know me, they understand me. I know they're gonna look out for me. Some other people, they don't care about me.
You know what I realized though? Usually that's not how it works though. When a person get rich, it usually change the whole. They usually change their whole surrounding. They got
some people do that. Yeah, some people do that.
Yeah,
some people do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what we'll call like what's the reason for that? Do you feel like you're outgrowing these people? These people are not able to.
Sometimes that's the case, and sometimes it could garner like envy amongst those friends because some people, even though you guys were in the same space when you were younger, like they don't grow the way you grow. So if you're growing this way and they're growing this way, it's not necessarily that it's a bad thing or even something happened. It could just be you guys are in a different space right now. So together y'all don't work at this time. It doesn't even have to be like something negative happened or anything like that. It just might be, okay, yesterday I met this person that we're on the same path. And my friend that I had for, 25 years, they're on a different path right now. So maybe at some point we might come back together, but at this time, and maybe it just happens to be when I, got rich.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Another way is some people do get rich and exactly change their circle. That's that getting rich and forgot where you came from. Exactly change their circle for the wrong reasons, just to go hang with the other guys. Right, so there's different ways to look at it, and
they might. Another thing is like they could be like, oh, I came from this, but now when I get this money, I don't want these people
around me, right?
Money like me.
Try to go get the bougie. Try to go to the bougie crowd, right? Yeah.
All right. Another thing. What you think, Cherie? Before. Y'all hearing me?
Can y'all hear me? I thought I froze for a second.
Everybody, it wasn't just me.
I think it was everybody.
Okay.
Short man, you mute, short man.
I was like the whole thing went like this. I was like,
the whole thing went. I was like,
wait a minute, what happened?
Whole thing when I don't know what's going on with cable service. around the well, they do say cable work during holiday time. People use the internet more. So
yeah, I mean the bandwidth is shared. They don't tell you that. Really,
yeah, the bandwidth is definitely shared.
Yeah,
I mean,
even if you pay for the highest plan.
I had cable guys come to the house, and he didn't come out and say the bandwidth is shared, but he said, I mean, if people are home, he's
the technology's better. The technology is better. You can get good speed, but the bandwidth is still shared.
Yeah,
if it's peak season, everybody at nighttime, it's going to be a little slow at nighttime.
What he said. He said,
that's all.
Do you notice the problem after 5?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
people home from work and
more
school.
people are home then. I said, well, that shouldn't matter. He's like, it shouldn't.
It should, yeah, but
that's
how the technology works.
He felt like, hey,
he's like, get what I'm saying, bro. It shouldn't, but yeah,
that's how it works, man.
But
so
yeah, I was saying, Sheree, what you think on that?
What do you think of what was something?
The rich people switching. Are they switching because of
well,
the crowd? They want to change crowd. As Short Man would say, they just like they get rich and switch, or the crowd is just not their type of crowd anymore. They outgrow these people because
some people outgrow, and some people, sometimes you have that one friend that's just ignorant, and they still stuck. You might have to let that person go. He might say, oh, he got rich, and no, you are ignorant. And I'm trying to help you. Let us, okay, I made it. I'm trying to give you some advice, some things to do. And you ignorant. You have those people that want to stay in the hood. I'm from the hood. I want to stay in my hood. I'm never going to turn on my hood. No, get out the hood and then help your hood. But some people feel like they got to stay there. So you have to just let them go. Let them say whatever they want. But you have to let that friend go because just the ignorance that they have. There are some people, when they get rich, they want to hang with the rich people, take picture with the rich people, be on courtside with the rich people.
And don't know that rich people don't care about you because if you go back broke, they're kicking you out right out.
Right out.
Done.
Right out.
Bye.
So I got a quick question for y'all then. So could it still be the fact that you really did outgrow these people? Because now you're in a different category of money. You start looking at life a little bit different. You're not looking life at as the same as these people would look at it anymore.
I mean, you shouldn't look at it the same. That don't make any sense. You should look at it the same. Yeah.
But they won't be able to understand how you're looking at life now because they don't have that type of
I think
they don't have that type of money.
I think being their friend, that's something you can probably tell them, hey, look, how things are now. This I kind of got to roll a little different. We still good, but I'm doing some different things. I got to roll a little different. We still good though. Don't get that twisted.
Someone's friend as an adult doesn't look like being someone's friend as a child. As an adult, everyone has their own life, their own problems, their own kids, their own, maybe a spouse if they got that spouse before they was rich. But so it's not like, when you're younger, you want to spend every day with your friends all the time. But when you're an adult, we might not talk for a month. We might not talk for 2 months. That don't mean that we're not friends no more. It's just life.
Life happens, man.
Yeah. I think this too. I think that you can outgrow people by your financial stature. I understand what Mr. Turtle is saying, that your friend's supposed to be your friend at all times. It's true, but you do have times when there is a growth that they don't understand. Millions of dollars is put you in a different league in life.
Oh yeah.
It's hard for people to understand that because we don't have millions of dollars. Millions of dollars make you walk in a room and you can look like the bottom of somebody's shoes and people think you're sexy. People think you're fine. People think you're the smartest. People think you're the most attractive. It changes your entire appeal. You're brilliant.
Is that why they say money is evil?
Yeah. All of a sudden you're brilliant. All of a sudden you're brilliant.
He's like the way the glass looked like he looked.
Look at it.
They got rich boy sharp, man. Look at him.
That's that look, boy. That's that look.
We got a caller and he gonna chime in on us with this one for a few. Caller, what's going on with you?
Welcome,
hold on for a second.
welcome,
You haven't
caller.
heard this yet. You haven't heard. I'm bringing it right now. Let's do it. Let's do it over now. Are you hearing us, caller?
Caller, what's your name?
You hearing us?
It's J.O.
All right. Yep. J.O., big up yourself.
Family, what up?
What's going on with you?
What's up?
Yeah, what I was saying about people being lonely is that a lot of them they have so much money they can't even trust nobody.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not even, some of them not even able to allow themselves to love a woman because they don't trust. They don't trust.
I ain't gonna lie,
you can't
man.
have good relationships.
I don't like to leave my $40 around strange women.
Or you end up having this situation.
So imagine if it was $40 million.
Yeah, yep. Imagine if my 40 turned into 40,000. You going out of my league right there, Lola. Imagine my $40 turned into.
Unless she was there with you when you was dead broke and stinking.
Yeah.
No, you ain't gonna trust nobody.
That's true.
So it is a lonely. Sometimes it can be a lonely life where you having fun, you spending money, you buying all the cars and all, but you have nobody to share it with.
Yeah, that's true. And then
that's the lonely part. The money part is fun, but the part about not being able to trust, sometimes not even family, because you questioning their motives. Why on the sudden you around me?
You know what? That gives me a good thought right there. Why some people might say that money is evil is because money do have a way of turning honest people into thieves. Honest people into bad people.
That is true.
And and should I say it's the money that's doing it or just
love? I think those people had those intentions. They had that within them. They had that they could do that kind of stuff, right? It was in them. Like the money's not making anybody do anything. These people are already inherently something in them that would make them do that, right?
No, it's in them because I got friends that got money. I'm talking about they got money.
Well,
we don't act no different. My friends, they got money and they still goofy the same way. And I don't act no different around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's in you. It's in you already. Anything that you do like that, it's already in you. It just takes something to bring it out. That's all you got there.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think too. I think sometimes you have people that are down to earth that like you would consider yourself a down to earth person that understand your friend. So your friend might come to you, you're willing to learn and willing to teach and willing to understand that, this is different now for your friend. But you have some people that feel like, nah, man, we still the same. We're not. Yeah.
Like, for example, I got friends right now that be asking me, yo, how did you get married? I knew you, son. How you, what? About her? Bro, it's only one person that can take you there. Like last week, I was talking about the soulmate thing.
Yeah.
Once you find that person, your person, you willing to do that. Some people do it for different reasons. People do it for security. People do it because, we've been together. People do it because, we had a baby. I don't want to grow old by myself. None of those things are reasons to get married. Everything inside of you gotta ask yourself, am I going to be okay tomorrow with this person not in my life? Questions like that you got to ask yourself and then be honest.
Yeah.
Gone, Papa. Gone.
Hey.
Got a fat butt. The butt ain't got nothing to do with the marriage.
The butt might get wider and get on less fat.
Zero.
In the near future.
Exactly.
You know what with people too, man. I think like we were saying, man. I think the world changed so much at times that we don't really realize and we don't see it while it's changing. I think that a lot of people don't really look for the ambience of I'm gonna hug this person. I can't wait to get home to kiss this person. I want to have like I still have that in my head that hey, I want to have my kids raise them under the roof. I still have that whole appeal. But I talk to some of my younger friends. I don't care about none of that. I'm telling my friend the other day, man. He like, man, I'm surprised you ain't have more kids. And I was like, I didn't want my kids all over the place. So I figured that I'm not gonna just have kids with anybody. I'm gonna have kids with somebody that I can keep my kids grounded to me. I can have my kids around. Man, I don't care about none of that, man. I got to get them out the way before I get old.
Yeah, see, that's the mentality. Get them out the way before you get old. I mean, like, what is that?
Yeah. So that
marriage is not for everybody. Some people do it for all reasons. I think if you marry, man or woman, if you're not excited about seeing that person, you know what I mean? It could be years down the line. I still crush on my wife. I still got a crush on my wife.
That's right.
But it's everybody is different. Everybody got their own thing. But it's reasons why you do it. You can't marry somebody because you got money.
No.
Because that means you have a price. You understand? If you marry me because I have money, I'm gonna treat you like a hoe.
Well,
because that's what you are.
That's why I always say that, man. You know, but the thing is, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we find people out there marrying women, women marrying man marrying women for not the ideal of love, for the ideal of looks, how they're perceived. I even see some of my friends date girls that they don't really like.
But she look good.
She look good. She nice. Got a bet, but they don't like her just because they know when they come to the club with her, everybody gonna be like, "Yo, look at her!"
Right?
And he can't stand her. He like, "Bro, I can't stand this chick." Bro.
That is horrible. That is horrible.
Now that right there, that's the rule, not the exception.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Y'all said something earlier about
Lola man hater.
Y'all said something earlier about false advertisement, right?
Yeah.
Let me
pure trickery.
Even a lot of men are falling into that. Now men are coming with lace fronts.
Whoa, Dre! I know you ain't put my secret out there like that, Playboy. Listen, this is real.
Hey, I'm gonna come back on Tuesday. I'm gonna come on Tuesday with a whole top.
With a fro.
Beijing to death.
Hey, they go to the barbershop, get Beijing, Dre, put their hat on and the Beijing come out in their hat. Got this ain't real.
Dreads around the side and bald at the top.
Ooh.
Hey, y'all wicked, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. Getting the etch, getting the Gucci Man special.
Wicked.
The abs etching you. The abs etching.
Wicked.
Me and Bay gotta go to the shop and get our hair done.
Yeah. Like, I work out. So immediately when I saw a Gucci Man, I know that was fake.
You cannot be working at Walmart and you wearing Ferragamo.
Yeah, that's Ferragamo go.
So it's like everybody lying to everybody.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And, I didn't even go down to it that hard because I wanted to keep it in the BBL stratosphere. Man BBL too. So that's why I was like the etching of the stomach and all of that stuff. The
BBL is a fantasy, man. It just fulfills our fantasy and it looks good and this and that. But I think at home we do not want nothing artificial.
No, that's what I was telling them.
Yeah.
I think when we look at it, women, we want it to be real. Now, if it's a BBL, we'll probably accept it. But when we see it, we're not seeing it hoping it's BBL. We seeing hoping that it's real.
Yeah.
And be disappointed it's BBL. Trickery.
I don't know if I'm disappointed.
So you disappointed.
Be honest, Sean. Stay honest.
There you go, Sean. There you go, man. Say yeah.
No, you disappointed when it malfunctioned.
Yeah,
and one button.
Why y'all acting like it's a car?
When it popped, when one button popped,
it's not gonna pop.
Oh, you start clapping them cheeks.
Hit that thing too hard to go left side.
Everything so Lola when I go get them clap socks and start clapping them cheeks.
Not the socks. I told you get some Velcro, put it on the bottom of your feet, man. You good. Two-sided Velcro, baby, you good.
Velcro only gonna work on the carpet. It ain't gonna work on the hardwood.
Save your money. Get some Velcro.
Oh,
yeah, I got hardwood floor, baby. I gotta get the clap socks. I gotta get the clap socks, man. I got hardwood floor. You know what I'm saying?
That's money, man. That's extra money.
Yeah.
The clap socks.
But for real, look at an ideal relationship of a man and woman loving each other, right? You meet her in a club, Walmart, church, at a get together with some friend, somebody introduced you to her. You start feeling her, you liking her. You like her style, you like her vibe. All of a sudden, y'all hit it off. Y'all start liking each other. A baby come around, a marriage might come. Cause in our world, most of the times, marriage don't come before the baby.
No.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna front like we out here. Yeah,
I mean, I think
3-4 kids and then we get married.
I think in a lot of worlds, it don't come before the baby.
Yeah, 3-4 kids and then we get married. But now when you look at dudes now, out in regular life, you be like, oh man, I met a girl. They engaged. How long you know her? 2 weeks. How you engage to somebody you only know for 2 weeks?
You don't even know her last name.
Yeah.
No, they know the last name. They don't know her middle name yet.
I think it takes at least 2 to 3 years to get to know somebody.
Definitely.
And you don't really know somebody until you live with them.
Hey, you see that, Lola? Remember we had this conversation on one of the podcasts? You hear what he said? That's exactly what I told you. And me and Dre ain't never talked about nothing like this. That's exactly what I told you.
You really find out, yo, can I stand this person? Mm-hmm. Because everybody got their own little ways, and you got to be able to say, damn, I could live with that for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very hard. It's very hard. It took us a while to click because I'm a clean freak. You know what I'm saying? And my wife is the type who said, "Oh, I'm gonna get to it later," and I can't wait till later. It bothers me. I can't wait till later. So little things like that, you got to figure out: can I live with that?
Definitely.
So it takes time. 2 weeks. You don't even, man. Listen, you don't know nothing about that person.
People come with extra baggage. Might have daddy issues, mommy issues. A short man would say, "I don't know how you're gonna have daddy issues when you don't know your daddy."
Yeah, you ain't even met him. Come on.
And in this
how you gonna miss a straight head?
A lot of people don't know who they are.
How you gonna miss Melvin? You never met him.
You never met him. How you gonna be mad and have daddy issues all your life and you never met the man? Come on now.
My mama said Melvin was a bad guy. How you know?
You don't even know Melvin.
Yeah.
You don't even know the real reason why Melvin left your mother.
Exactly. How you gonna be mad? Exactly. I told y'all, how you gonna be mad at something you ain't had? Come on, you gonna miss it.
Yo,
not participating in it.
But I mean, it's true though. It
takes a while. It takes at least 2 years, 2-3 years for you to get to really know somebody.
You can't know somebody in 6 months, and you know dudes. I got friends that met girls 6 months. The girl was pregnant, and I'm like, bruh, how you making a life with somebody you don't know?
He said, bruh.
Sean said, bruh. Like, what?
Yeah, and they're telling me, she pregnant.
Confusion on his face.
For me, I'm thinking for her baby daddy before the dude she was with, because she shouldn't be pregnant for you. No, but that's real.
Yeah.
Listen, they be pregnant in them 2 weeks.
Man.
Some of them, some people get pregnant on the first night.
I know somebody that happened to.
I know quite a few.
Wow.
And then they calling you like if you gonna help them. I can't help you, bro. No. You didn't ask me for help when you was in there.
Yeah, for real.
I didn't help you shoot that club up.
You ain't tagged me in.
Oh no.
Yeah, we make mistakes when we're young, and we look at it now that we older. We may look at it different, but still, people act like there's no disease no more. There's nothing. Everybody just
floating, running around.
I mean, people got pregnant last year. I'm surprised how that happened.
Lying about everything. Acting like,
Last year there was a lot of babies.
It's a lot of
everybody was at home. So
hey, some people was at home. Some people should have been home by themselves.
If you at home with someone, but some people was going out.
Yeah, we talk about the people that was
people going out.
That was single. The women that always on social media talk about all I do is work, come home, and sleep, and then she pregnant. You forgot that you was effing too. You forgot that part. All you do is come home, work, sleep, and effing, and then
Listen, Sean, my mother told me when I was young. My mother said 99.9% of what you hear from a woman is going to be a lie.
Well, damn.
Rough.
Yeah.
I believe
my mama wasn't no joke.
99.9%
Mama telling the truth.
is going to be a lie. Why people trying to get over on each other?
I think that's the truth, man. I think that
that's a tough statistics to deal with, man.
That's too much.
That's a rough stat. That's a rough stat to deal with.
That's only 0.1%.
Because ain't nobody gonna tell the complete truth, or there's no such thing.
No, it's not. I really believe that. I'm not a person that just believe in people.
But not 99.9 though.
I think so.
That's extreme. That's extreme.
I don't think it's extreme. I have to agree with Dre on that.
99.9 though.
Yeah, man. I think people lie.
You lying 9.9 out of 10.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? I'm a person that a lot of my friends don't know. I'm a keen listener, right? So you might tell me something today, and you might tell me something later on, and you tell me two different stories, and I know you're lying.
You're gonna remember.
I won't even bring it to your attention, but now I'm labeling you as a liar. And I do this with a lot of my friends. I mean, good things that they're not lying to me about stuff that matters to me, so I don't take it personal. But I can hear you, and even sometimes they do with that. But most of the times, I can weather the storm with it because I already labeled you a liar already. So no, I know
how to deal with it.
You know how to deal with it.
I know I'm supposed to listen with a keen ear because I know a couple weeks from now, a couple days from now, you're gonna tell me a different story. And I know, and it's going to reassure me again that you're a liar.
I know people that way as well.
People lie. A lot of people lie. Some of the most honest people
lie.
Are honest. They're some of the most lying people that you will meet in your life.
Everybody lie.
You see my wife. My wife don't lie to me. You know why? Because later on she gonna come back and say, you know what? I didn't tell you the whole thing. She starts out with the truth because she always tell on herself. So she starts out with the truth.
All right, caller. Thank you for calling.
Look, have a good night.
Have a great night, caller.
Hey, don't rush the call off the phone. Let the caller express himself.
Thank you for your comments, caller.
I don't lie because I'm too forward. I'm too forward to lie.
Nah, I'll lie now. But I don't lie for stupid. I don't lie for stupid stuff. Like, you catch me cheating, it's Shaggy. It wasn't me.
Oh yeah, I got the Benz, I got the this, and I got the that.
Yeah.
And then when you come see me, I got an '88 Datsun. No.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I got an '88 Datsun off rip. Even if I got a Benzo, you hear an '88 Datsun. Yep. And you change your mind. Hey, cool. You got a what? I got a bus pass. I got a bus pass that says one extra. We rolling together. Come on.
Hey, we gotta share a transfer. I'll pass it back to you.
I got a free ride, extra ride.
I'll pass my transfer back to you.
Hey, me and my husband and I have a car at one point. We took bus. We used to swap the transfer.
Ain't nothing wrong with
listen. Hey, we all been there. We all been there. Anybody else? Trust me, we all been there.
In the train to go see her.
Hey, Dre, you know the way in the subway in New York. You know how to get down.
I grew up in New York. I've been riding.
I grew up in Chicago. You know how we do it.
You know what happens when let's not incriminate ourselves. But you know what happened.
What they go? Hey, whatever.
You never know.
1980 something. Come look
You
for me.
never know.
Come find me.
You know,
Come find me.
I live by the law of never. I ain't telling on
Whatever.
myself like these dudes on social media. I ain't doing it.
I ain't breaking the law.
I've never did anything against the
I
law.
haven't broken the law.
See,
I've never
everybody lie.
I lied. But I
99.9%.
never lie about the law.
Hey, now he lied about not lying about the law.
I've never lied about the law.
He lied about not lying about the law.
I've never. Lola, read that real quick.
To have a successful long-term marriage, both people have to be committed to seeing it to the end. You can know each other for 2 months or 2 years.
I don't believe in the 2 months thing. I have to disagree with that.
Not 2 months.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I don't
Yeah,
think
not
you
the
know,
two. I'm not. I
I don't believe you can know somebody for 2 months and know that they can fit your step. I know people that have been together in early relationship and it's last, but that's not the that's not the rule. Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's not the rule. Oh, that's the exception for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's definitely an exception.
Now, I agree with the original part of the statement of commitment, seeing through your relationship, because I don't see how you can have a stable relationship in 2 weeks. 2 months, you know, I don't see how that's possible. That can't be stable. That's
not gonna be. That can't be stable
I
at
really
that
want to
point.
know somebody that like that happened, because what y'all was doing in them 2 weeks that y'all felt that strongly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all wasn't going out. Y'all wasn't going out for nothing.
Hey,
Y'all was inside.
you like, you got a vacuum cleaner in his house.
Oh, I thought you was about to say.
First 2 months,
Yeah, that's what I meant. I just ain't want to go.
That's all you get
I'm just ain't nasty like you, Lola. So you know, it's a family show ish.
Lola can't even hold it in.
Yeah. So I thought you was about to say and grab one.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with that part of it. But the 2 weeks thing, 2 months, I don't know about that, man. I think that's kind of a reach ish, because
2 weeks and 2 months, all you doing is finding out where all your birthmarks are.
yeah,
That's
all the
it.
walls.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm stretching. You're trying to if trying to reach the walls or stretching them. One of the two. Yeah.
And then you start to later on down the line. Now you start to see is there more to this relationship than just that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think in 2 weeks I can know if you're somebody for me. I don't even think I can know if you're somebody for me in a year. I think I can have a good idea, thinking that's where it's going there. But I think I need more time like that. No, I don't know if you remember the podcast, Lola, when I think you said 6 months of a year, and I was explaining to you that in 6 months to a year,
It's still representative.
you just starting to get to know that person. You really don't know that person. Probably don't even feel that comfortable with you yet to even release some of the inner darkest secret with you. I've known people for 10, 15 years and just found out that they were maybe abused younger because they don't feel comfortable telling you at some point. So you don't know certain things about a person until y'all start growing together. Now, being with a person for a year, you should know that, what track we going down on now. So you should start saying,
like what's the plan?
Either this is a wrap now, or are we building further to get further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember. I be listening.
Everything in the beginning is fun. Everything is good. Oh,
fairy tale.
Yeah, this that. Oh, that and this. My first thing
until real life show up.
Yep.
I take off that wig so I can see who the hell you are.
Yep. Until she sweat. That mascara ran off. Until the mascara run off when she got a full beard like me.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
I be plucking mine.
Thank you, caller one.
Yeah, the mascara run off her face, and then she doesn't look like Freddie.
Oh God!
I told you wake up in the morning and be like, "Sir, what are you in my bed?"
She looked like Janet Jackson. Came out the car looking like Freddie Jackson.
That's horrible. That is horrible.
But it's horrible. True, man. I agree with that.
Definitely. Definitely
I think
true. Definitely.
what Kerry said, the man said 9. I believe that 99.9. I believe 99%.
I think we gotta scale that back a little bit. You can't just do 0.1.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have to research to find. Let's find some good stats. I gotta find some good stats.
All the time, except at 3 o'clock in the
People lie,
morning,
man.
women don't lie.
Hey, yeah, not one person, but yeah, everybody. People lie. We ain't just talking about women.
When you first meet somebody, you listen to everything they say, and you want to be that. So you be a lot of times you lying to be what they want you to be. So you know what I'm saying? They tell you about their old relationship, so you lie and say you ain't did none of that stuff that he.
I can't believe he did that to you.
How many times I tell y'all that? Like a woman coming to you telling you, woman just break up with her ex.
I would never do nothing
to you about her ex. All you giving me is a cheat code. Because I'm gonna run so much laps around you. You're gonna be throwing the box all over the place before your heart is finished healing. And women, unfortunately, a lot of women think healing is sex. When they go to a new relationship, they think that's how they heal themselves for sex.
Exactly. To get over one man is to get on to another.
Exactly. Yeah? So it's.
And then the mistake a lot of women make too is they think, okay, is hurting you by them going to sleep with somebody. Yeah, it hurts your feelings, but at the end of the day, you're hurting yourself.
Hurt you in the long run, yeah. Because I'll get over that. You still got to live with that.
Into your body.
Yeah, so you still got to live with that. And if that doesn't bother you, then I really know now that you wasn't the person for me in the first place. Now, if that don't bother you, if you think that equating to you just end up with a lot of oops. Like a person when a person tell me I love this one. When somebody tell me that I cheated back because he cheated. Really?
How many times I tell you guys nobody can make you do that?
Yeah.
Nobody can make you do that. You do that because you want to do that. Yeah. Nobody made you do that.
You don't mean
nobody made you do that.
Yeah. That means you're losing.
You chose to do that.
Yeah, short man, she a floozy.
That's probably worse than Hordem, huh?
Ooh, a flat-footed floozy.
Yeah.
Flat-footed one.
Some women believe that, okay, I cheated back. Now we even. No, we are not.
We're not even. We done.
That's destruction. Yeah. That's pure destruction. That's pure destruction. How can you live like that?
Hey, a lot of times I tell women this, and a lot of women, when they hear this, they don't really believe it, or they just don't care about it. Guys put women on a pedestal. Automatically, we do that all the time. We have conversations about this all the time. We don't even know you. We'll meet you, and you look like you got a good personality, so automatically we'll see a girl and be like, she could be my girlfriend. Don't know nothing about her.
Wife material.
Yeah, exactly. She's a wifey right there, sir.
Yeah.
Just because of how you carry yourself. And then when we get to know you, we realize that you're a bucket. Yeah, but originally, when we see you, we put you on a pedestal. You get pulled off that pedestal by how you present yourself to us. And a lot of times people don't realize that. So when you say, man, be jumping from women to women, yeah, we do. I do that a lot. But there's a lot of times we meet girls and we really like them, and then we figure out she's a bucket. So I'm already here. I'm gonna keep jumping in this bucket. Or find me another bucket to jump into.
But Sean, you know what's a big difference too? That we like women from the beginning a certain way, right? But we want the exclusive women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We want her to be exclusive to us.
But yeah.
A lot of women, they don't like to admit it, but women tend to be attracted to the man that everybody else is attracted to.
They are. You see it all the time.
So it's like I'm gonna win the prize.
Yep.
That's it. That's the rule. That's the rule on that one. Is the ones
that is the actual rule.
Yep, we see it all the time.
That's like winning a prize in hell, because now you get in some tainted loving because everybody done had it. So everybody know what your loving feel like.
And remember, we had this conversation, and we was asking why. This is why. We don't want other people to be standing there saying, "I had your girl."
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be in an environment where 6 guys in a corner laughing, 2 more over here talking about, look, funny man, I last month me there tear out our walking a dog. Yeah. And then in front I said, last week me there tear out our. Like, come on. Yeah.
Where's it stop?
Yeah.
Where does it stop?
And then because you had a change of heart now. You're a changed person. I'm Lola crazy. I'm supposed to all of a sudden say, well, okay, well, she's a wifey material. No.
Exactly.
It's going to be hard to go from whoredom to that.
Yeah.
Community. You community. So now you want to change. After you had the whole fruit stand, now you want to say, I just want apples.
You've been a whoreback for a while. Now you want to
these analogies.
Yeah.
Okay?
You want to be
around
a whoreback.
all the plantains and all the bananas.
I'm about to write that down.
Girl,
all the plantains,
you have a
all the
whole
bananas
list.
off the stand. Now I just want one apple, one orange. Nah, B.
And that's the same decision you got to make when you getting married. Because when you single, today you can have a banana, tomorrow an apple, the next day is grape, the next day grapefruit. But when you get married, you just pick one fruit. You
Stuck with that grape.
With that one fruit.
Yep. Either you're gonna do a surgery on that grape and turn it into an apple.
Oh man.
BBL for your fruit.
Yeah, you got BBL your fruit, turn that grape into an apple, but you stuck, you're supposed to be stuck with that grape. And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
We understand how life works, ladies. Is it, man and women, whether women want to accept it or not, man and women are 2 different creatures.
Of course.
We operate differently, we do things differently, and society perceives us differently. Man can run out with his dingling all over the place and no one sees a fault with it. You can go smash 5 or 6 dude in a community and people gonna talk about you. That's how it goes.
You're gonna be a whore bag.
Yeah. People should never go to single people for advice.
That's true.
Exactly.
True that.
What I'm gonna tell you,
come on, son.
What my single homeboy gonna tell me? What he gonna say? Hey, man, when my wife come home complaining, I leave. You ain't got no wife. Yeah, that's why I just leave.
His wife on P-Hub.
Yeah, exactly. and
single homeboy gonna say, "Yeah, I got this shorty. I'm about to call my girl. She got a friend."
Exactly. Or he gonna tell you that, man, she wilding. She over there acting like, yo, son, I wouldn't take that, yo. I would just bounce. Because you don't have nothing to look
You don't
forward
have nobody.
to.
What you mean bounce?
That's not because he kept bouncing and now he bounced out.
But unfortunately, that happens a lot in life and relationships.
Yeah.
So I think,
True.
I think
John, your correspondent, Cherie Attitude is very quiet tonight.
Miss Attitude, do you have anything you would like to say?
Thank you for your time, caller one.
Thank you for calling, caller. We appreciate you. Love ya.
Yeah, man. All right, Lola, read this one. Read this one right here, Lola.
It starts with us men. If we lead our ladies the right way, then our ladies will follow.
Legacy, you can believe that if you want to. But
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all.
Legacy, like he put his foot down.
Yeah, Legacy sound like him and Razor. Him and Razor were
training him up.
Like, didn't I tell you? Didn't I say it to go cool?
Hey, Legacy,
I feel different.
Yeah,
I feel different about that.
Like Turtle said, sounds good. But here's the thing: women don't even like you to tell them. Dre, right. Most of these women don't even like you to tell them, babe, don't drink too much at the club tonight. What? You trying to control me? Exactly. Whoa, lady. You driving. Exactly. I'm trying to let you not get a DUI. I'm trying to control you.
I'm gonna be like, Yvette, I'm a
the thing is, you gotta let your woman feel like y'all walk side by. You got to let your woman know that y'all walk side by
She
side.
wear the pants
Because
too.
if you always letting her know that she behind you, they feel like, damn, why am I not equal?
Yep.
But then that comes into everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That plays into everything. That's that back in the days thinking. Oh, I'm gonna, yeah, you lead in certain things, but you never say to her, yo, I'm your leader. No.
You hear that, Razor?
Yeah, it's understood. It's not something you gotta explicitly say, right? If you're doing the right thing, if you're doing the right thing, it's just gonna work that way. It's gonna be natural.
When you're young,
it's gonna be organic. Yeah, you know.
I think when you're young, you have this thought that this is how stuff work. When you get older, you realize, man, for you to actually meet a girl that or a woman that actually sit back and let you take the reins, that's a difficult task to find. We can talk about this is supposed to happen and this is what's supposed to happen, but let's be real. Real life, real life that doesn't really happen.
Yeah,
you know, I know dudes in a relationship with women that think they wear the pants in the relationship, and they only stay together.
Making more money than they man.
Exactly, they only stay together because it is what it is.
That's true.
Not a good way to run a relationship, guys.
At all.
Just saying.
No.
Just saying. Not a good way.
You know,
will not last long.
Nope.
Yeah. You know, because if you make her feel like, hey, you talk when I said talk.
Yeah,
who does that?
You know, yeah, that's you a scum bucket right there.
Yeah, that's going. You're going too far.
Yeah, you don't talk until I get 355 words out. Then you get
it. Then you can say your part.
Yeah. Not gonna work.
If I do that, then that woman just becomes a modern day slave.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's basically what she is. If you telling her when she can speak, when she can move, she say, "I'm going out with my friends. How long you gonna be? Who you going with?" Then that's not even. You just bought yourself a slave.
Yeah,
basically.
You even got you have women that are now groomed by their mothers, people in their home who are telling them that, you know, you're the same. You demand this, you demand that. And you're going to always have some type of confrontation when it comes to that, because a real man or a man that considers himself a man is going to have a fallout with a woman that thinks she can come and tell him what to do, tell him how to run the household. You know, the household is supposed to be sharing, of course, yes, but we do know that there is a divide when it comes to male and female in the household. And if you're gonna come in the household and all of a sudden you start acting like you wear the pants, you're gonna have to start cutting the grass. And if a burglar come in, you're gonna have to go fight him. You know, when we're on the street and one of them Karens come to attack us, you better drag her, and I'm gonna go sit in the car and wait till the cops do whatever they're doing to you. We can't. You can't be asking for only to have equal stuff when you want it, when it's necessary for you. You know, that's what I don't like with this whole movement thing. You only want it when it's applicable for what makes you stand out, what makes you feel good. Now you still want me to be a man when somebody steps to you. You still want me to be a man, but you don't want me to be a man any other time. How does that work?
She wants you to be a security guard.
Yeah. Maybe you hear what he said? Go get him. Nah, you know, remember you wear the pants. You get him.
You get him. You get him.
Yeah. I'm
be cheering. Go, girl. Punch him. Go punch him in his throat. Punch him in his throat.
Yeah.
But that's why you gotta. That's why too. You gotta be picky on who you choose.
Yeah, it has to come down to a point.
If you a man, if you a stand-up man, and you have a good woman, she would automatically put you in that role. You automatically, she understand, yo, that is the head. That is the head of our family. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you seem like you weak where you're not taking care of the family, you don't have to bring more money than her, but if you're not even trying to earn, if you don't have no type of ambition, and she can question that, then you can't really be mad.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be mad if you give her room to question that. Now, if you trying and you failing, but she see that, this man is at least trying, I think she will back you. But if
some of them will.
Couch,
you do have women that will.
Couch, playing video games, and you like, babe, what time you gotta go to work?
But you do have some of them though, Dre, that they like the bum dudes. The dude that sleep on the couch. You do have women that are attracted to that.
They feel like they know where he at all the time.
Yeah, the video game guy. She go buy him the new game, and he in the house playing 2K or whatever K it is time he playing, and that's what she want. Then she tell her friend he ain't doing nothing with himself. He just in the house playing video game, eating up all the food. But you not, like I don't think a woman really motivate a man. I think if you already have it in you, she'll help bring it out of you. But if you don't have it in you, I don't think she can make you get go. You gotta have it in you.
You have to have that already. Yeah. She's not gonna give it to you. You gotta have it in, and she may bring it out, but you gotta have it in you.
Because sometimes the only way she can bring it out is if she embarrass you, then you definitely now want to rebel against it. Oh, she said I'm a bum. Well, I'm gonna show her who a bum.
I mean that may not be a good motivation. That's a different one. But all the same though, for sure.
You should know.
Yeah.
Most of the time, when let's not live in a fallacy world right now. Yeah, women are gonna tell you this dude controlling.
Oh yeah,
find out my every move. You mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I told him, you should. Yeah, I'm gonna. You should. She should say, yeah, I'm going out.
Yes.
But not to be on a schedule. I leave at 8. I leave at 7. You better be back by 8.
I think you should know. I think you should know what she's going out with because you want to know.
Yeah, you should know where she's going.
You know that because something happened. You gonna be like, I don't know where she was. I don't know who she's going with. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You should know where she's going.
That's it.
And more so safety than trying to be controlled.
Yeah,
exactly.
You should have you should have a time frame when she come home.
You shouldn't have to ask that question.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to ask it. For instance,
you should have a time frame.
Well, that's true. You don't have to ask though.
If she don't show up at that time frame, you can start thinking, what do I need to do now? Do I need to go out there and see what's going on? Let me give it a couple of minutes and see if she called.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference in between and when you're dealing with a grown woman that cares about her relationship and then one that don't give a damn.
Yeah,
it's true.
Because she's gonna tell you automatically, oh, I'm going to such and such and this and such. She'll tell you freely.
Oh yeah, you don't have to ask.
If somebody feel like they gotta hide it, then that's when there's a problem.
Or they don't answer the phone when they out with their friends, or they don't want to talk to you when they out with your friends. You already know what's going on right there.
Exactly.
Like, what's the reason if you in a relationship with somebody? What's the reason if you not? Why wouldn't you want to be in your friend? Yeah,
exactly.
Why you not answering the phone? Hey, y'all, give me 5 minutes. Hello.
Well, we the opposite because when she's out, she'll call and say, "Damn, you ain't even call and check on me." You out, what?
Check on me. Check on me. Text me.
Everybody looking for you.
No, we met.
I don't even.
You ain't even call because I'm at Sharon house. It's Sharon time.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just
She's killing herself trying to get home. Sharon, you gonna see. Bust that door open. I'm in here watching battle rap. Hey, you all right?
See, like how Razor said, all it takes for Razor is for her to wash his clothes and
iron and cook. Yeah, that's all Razor needs. Hey, that's how Razor knows she loves him.
Hey, mashed potatoes and BBL, man.
Yeah,
mashing BBLs.
Love right there.
Yeah, that's real. Hey,
it's all love, baby.
That's all the love. That's all the love. Razor need right there. Well, if that girl don't iron Razor clothes, she don't love him.
Yeah, and that's gonna be hard for him to find because a lot of women don't iron no more. They just pull on the tight clothes and go.
Yeah. know? But you know, here's where we at with before we close out, as we're running. We're trying to keep back to our normal 2.5
back
hours.
to our regular scheduled program.
Mm-hmm. So relationships are very simple. I think a lot of times people watch these silly stuff on social media, get this false sense of independence, and think they shouldn't share their personal space with the person that you're supposed to be in love with and supposed to love you. All of a sudden it becomes you controlling me because I want to know what you're doing. All of a sudden it becomes you trying to tell me what to do when I'm trying to look out for your best interest. When that's a childish reaction to somebody showing you that they care about you. Somebody looking out for your best interest should never be attacked on the level of you're trying to control me and you're trying to tell me what to do. Now there is instances when people are trying to do that. Your peon mind should be able to distinguish the difference between that. You should be able to understand that this is my man, and he don't want me to go out here and get a DUI, or he don't want me to go out here and get trapped by some dude that's gonna drop something in my drink because I can't handle myself. Because when I go out, I gotta have 15 drinks. Because if I don't get chocolatey wasted, it just ain't a party for me.
Chocolatey wasted.
Chocolatey wasted.
You know? So we have to start learning that we got to start teaching that to, you know, I mean, we had this big discussion when we first started going live about teaching your kids how to love, and people were saying that you can't teach, which is nonsense. If you go look it up, you can teach people how to love. That's just a scientific fact.
You're mute. You're mute.
Oh, man is mute.
That's people teach racism.
People teach hate.
That's what I'm saying. People teach hate, so why can't you teach love? Come on, it don't make any sense. Come on, come on, guys.
Teach you though.
Yeah,
you teach people how to treat you.
Exactly. You know, I think we're lost. We get lost on the concept of what's going on sometime in life because we get too independent with our thinking that I don't want to think like you, or I don't want us to go like this, or this is you know, we have this thing that
thinking different to be thinking different.
Yeah.
Which don't make any sense.
You know what I hate? This whole sexist thing that I'm not supposed to do this, or you trying to do this, or you. Come on, man. There is a point where dudes are chauvinists, pigs. There is points when somebody's just looking out for your best interest.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Now you need to be able to.
You have to discern no difference. You have to recognize the difference. Yeah.
So we trying to keep it from what we know happens on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Women sometimes think that they can tell you how a man. You don't know how men think.
Yeah.
Because you're not a man. Just like we don't know how y'all think.
Yeah,
so
you don't have a Johnson. You don't have a vagina.
We have to come to a woman and ask a question.
Yeah.
I can never go to another man and say, "Yo, how women move." No, neither one of us knows.
We don't know.
So when we explain to y'all how men think, y'all say, "No, y'all always no. You don't know.
You can't speak for every man. I can speak for a few, but you can't speak for none. And that's the difference. Ladies, y'all got anything to say before we clock out?
He's not different.
Ladies, y'all got anything to say before we clock out?
No, very valid points. Very valid points.
Very valid point. Caller, thank you for calling.
Why y'all keep trying to rush my caller off the line?
Build up yourself, Drill. Build up yourself. Build up yourself.
Just talk to me off camera. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. But she know.
Love you, Papa.
Chuck, man, you got anything you want to throw in before we roll out?
Oh man, good conversation. A lot of great points. We have to watch the bbls. You know, if it's for you, it's for you. You know, I say if it's for you, it's for you. Just be careful. You know, I still think it's trickery to a point.
Yeah,
you know, but it's for
that
you.
is the most dangerous cosmetic surgery.
Yes,
it is. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Just please, if you get it, just
research
your doctor, research this stuff, because that is one of the most dangerous surgeries.
No, it's the most
dangerous. You go in there and you will not wake up.
Hey, you know that before I leave, you know that you have hotels, the big hotels in Florida, abandoning people from
Yeah,
coming here.
I heard about that. I heard
Surgery.
about that.
But
I
women
think
are
you.
dying.
Maybe you told me
Yeah,
about that. Maybe
women
You
are
told me about
dying
that.
in the hotel
Yeah.
room
Yeah,
from coming from the
because
surgery and dying
because
of
they don't have
complications of the surgeries and stuff. Yeah,
they don't have the proper care. You have to have
Good
a nurse.
aftercare, right? Good
Yes, a
aftercare. Yeah.
nurse, somebody to take care of you. You cannot just go and have that surgery and just make it on your own. You
listen,
have to have somebody to help you.
I am not
No. For
against.
instance, we had a friend that she was 300 and some odd pounds,
Good Lord.
and she went and she had surgery, right? And she lost all this weight. She looked fabulous. She was taking care of herself, and then she was messing with a new guy, and he told her, "Nah, you too skinny, but you got to get some breasts at least."
Oh,
So she
wow.
went now to go enhance her breasts. In recovery, she died.
Wow, that's sad, man. That's definitely sad.
I guess you know what, Charmin. I guess you're all right. These Negroes are sending these women out there to go hard.
I mean, I don't want to be right about that, bro, because young ladies dead, man. That's crazy, man.
It happens more often than
Yeah.
not.
I guess then we maybe know. Yeah.
From all
I guess I'm speaking from a point of view of people around me.
Yeah, I think we all are. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know of anybody who is encouraging their ladies to do it. I have friends.
I don't think anybody. I don't know. I don't think any of us
I
really know.
wasn't talking about that part. A lot of guys are like, if you feel like that's what you need to do, okay, but I don't think you need to do it. That's how most guys
have.
I think that's more.
I meant like
more the norm.
The death with the surgeries happens more often than we think.
Yeah, it does. It happens a lot. It's not something that's shockingly once in a while. It happens a lot.
Because I've seen the procedures and I've seen like the after, like, yo, these girls be bleeding so much after that surgery. Like the blood be soaking up the blood and like.
I watched this young lady in the airport. She couldn't even. She had to kneel down. She was so much in pain. She had to kneel down that they didn't know what was going on with her. So they called the ambulance and everything. They had to come pick, and they probably saved her life. So probably if she had got on the plane and tried to make it back home, she probably would have went to her house and lay down and felt like she don't need to go to the doctor, and she probably would have lost her life. So it's probably a good thing she was in the hospital and they went ahead and called the ambulance for her. But yeah, man.
At one point in New York, people was going to get it anyway. Girls was putting fixer flat.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're putting cement in their butt.
In the basements.
Yeah, they were putting cements in their butt. They had to pass a law. They literally had to pass a law to lock you up if you was doing that.
Yeah.
But
because
hey, man,
women was dying like this. So they had to implement that because that was women losing legs, arms.
Yeah.
It's okay to enhance certain things if you feel like
whatever you want to do with yourself. I'm never going to tell my woman.
Research.
But please,
I'm never going to tell my woman to do it. Now, if she want to do it, she can do it. I ain't paying for it.
But just do your research, lady. Do your research.
You already know when she do it, she better do it after my funeral.
I'm not bothering you if you want to do it. That's all on you. But you paying for everything, and only thing I'm doing is make sure that I'm there for you, that you don't die. But I ain't about to be running all over the place doing all type of extra stuff for you because you chose to do something that I didn't feel like you needed to get done. But if that's what you feel, I'm not going to try and stop you. That's it's your life, your body. You're able to do whatever you want to do with. This is supposedly free country, except for us, but it's a free country.
All right.
Read that before we get out of here, Lola.
I bet if every man starts telling women they only like natural bodies, it will slow down.
I don't know.
No, it that plus the what's in everybody's face is what it would take.
You have to. We have to start. I would say
normalize
BBL shaming. Yeah, we had to start BBL shaming, saying that I don't.
Y'all not gonna be doing that.
I don't like this big juicy old.
Media,
I don't like this big juicy rump. This big old this big old voluptuous, juicy, ew.
That don't even sound believable.
Exactly. I don't like this big juicy balloon. I don't
like this. Why he hit his
shit.
head on-
why he like this on the
That's
like
gotta
this.
be jello because jam don't jit them. Hey man, but thank everybody for coming on the
All
program.
right, people.
Thanks for calling in. Thanks to everybody out there. Legacy, big up yourself. Once again, thanks for the donation. Corey, big up yourself. Thanks for the donation. Turtle, big up yourself. Mrs. Short Woman, big up yourself. Carrie, big up yourself. Everybody,
Legacy 7. Everybody out there.
Crystal, Gregory,
Tunde.
everybody that was out there, Tunde. If I don't remember all y'all names, it's not because I don't want to remember. It's because
Raise up, big up yourself.
Island Trucker.
credits went up too high and I can't catch your name. Island Trucker, my brother, big up yourself.
Yes,
Thanks
definitely.
for everybody showing up tonight, man.
John Paul
here
over on
Sunday.
Facebook. Come see us over here next
Star
time.
Pants.
We'll be here. Star Pants, big up yourself. We'll be back here Sunday for Top 5 Sundays. Then we'll be back here Tuesday for Hot Topic Tuesdays. We'll be back here Thursday again for another exciting relationship conversation where we just talk about relationship. You know, we give our piece, tell you what we feel about certain relationship, how things go, what happened. You know how we do. You know, we give the best advice in the relationship business by far.
Hey,
Yes.
If you want your relationship to be saved, come to us.
if
We
you're
got you.
trying to be
Yeah.
solid, we got some good words for you.
Yeah, you know. Or some would say if you want the relationship to fail,
Hey,
come
hey, you
also
got
come to us.
hey, we say stuff, you have to pull out what you need out of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Pull some things out, write it down.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to pull out what you need out of it.
Don't use what you don't need.
Exactly. take only what you need and leave the rest.
Exactly.
Don't use what you don't need.
All right,
Or
y'all.
you will be getting a divorce.
All right, y'all. Later.
Hey, we love y'all. Thanks for everything, man. The journey is real. Hey, we're gonna
Boom,
do
boom.
out.
Out.
We're
out,
gonna
out.
do like everybody else do.
Yeah.
Probably the last Thursday in the month. We're gonna do a flashback of all the programs. We're gonna just have a good time, joking, having a concept, bringing up some old stuff that we talk about just to close the year out. February 20th will be 1 year of the podcast, man. The podcast is getting old. The baby is getting old. The baby is growing up.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. AGP fam. Let's tell our peoples, man. We out of here, man.
Hey, y'all.
And we out of here.
Oh, out.